All right, well, we've got everybody now.
I mean, I am an expert. Well, everybody is here. Hello, and welcome all to Dungeons and Ding Dongs, or Dingalings,
Yeah.
giving your
Dungeon,
preference.
Dungeons and Ding Dongs.
What
Dungeons.
dungeons? What does everyone remember from last time?
We left the bar.
We are party geared up and was getting ready to leave. A lot of talks, a lot of big moments last session, and now we venture forward. Um, Cade grabs his coat and dusts himself off as he said his goodbyes as he heads towards the bar door.
Hey, Tyrum,
Elena,
can I borrow a piece of paper and pen?
Why?
Can I just borrow it?
Tell me why, and I'll give it to you.
Hmm, I
Cade,
can't.
Cade tilts his head.
Then no.
Hmm, is there any
Aw.
napkins around?
Um, no, there probably wouldn't be a whole lot of napkins outside of like a rag at the bar.
Michaelo runs back into the back room.
Okay.
Are there any napkins?
No, but you see a couple like loose pieces of paper.
I grab it,
Look like old. All right.
and then I run into the back of the bar, and I grab
The
the
tip
quill.
pen, the little
Yeah,
yeah.
and then he runs back into the back room, and he writes something on the paper.
Kate is watching you run in and out of doors really quickly, and he kind of like leans over to Ceras. What's going on with your friend there, Half Pint? He seems a little weirder than normal.
Ceras kind of shrugs. Uh, I don't really know. I don't know what they're doing.
And and Michaelo then runs upstairs and leaves it on Naria's bed.
All right. Okay.
Oh shit.
All right. Well, you come running down the stairs, and Narya and Blevin have been kind of watching you. Elena's kind of just started cleaning up, but they all watch you just flip out for a moment's notice, and uh, and then
Michaelo
Narya gives
leaves.
you a little bow. My Michael just dips. All right. Cade watches you zoom out the door. Well, I guess that's our cue. He leans over to Ceres. Do turtles get the zoomies? I thought that was a cat thing.
Ceras plucks one of his hairs out.
God, why? Was that necessary? And
Ceras
as
shrugs.
as as the party exits the bar, the last thing you all see is Narya heading towards her bedroom. Michaelo, would you like to explain to me what that was or what you wrote?
Uh,
No.
All right, no,
I'll
just you can text it to me.
yeah,
Let me see it.
I'm texting you right now what the paper says.
Fuck yeah, dude. Michaelo just had a manic episode and dipped. Let's see what we got going on. Well, Cade steps off to the front porch. Let's off a big stretch. All right, let's go find these bad guys. Maybe we can find some people to help. I mean, profit off of. I think I said that backwards. Cade looks down at Ceres and shrugs. Both. Um, and
Ceres nods her head. You know, like sticks out her lower jaw, kind of contemplative. Yeah,
yeah, yeah.
How are we going to profit off of freeing slaves?
Well, usually when you help people, they like to give back. And
stealing from the slavers. They must be rich to have so many.
See, Ceras has the right ideas, Tyrum. Use your head a little bit. He like taps on his forehead.
Tyrum pushes Cade.
Cade doesn't. Cade stumbles a little bit, but keeps his composure the whole time. Yeah, you're not the only one that's good on his feet. And Cade starts walking ahead. All right. Well, we can't use the mounts. Next part of the swamp gets pretty moist. Ugh, he shudders.
Moist.
So we're on our feet for a little while as he presses right into the brush. Swamp smells start bubbling up. The water starts getting deeper and deeper. It goes from a solid sink to sinking feeling down into about shin height worth of water. And it's disgusting. It's mud, it's dirty, it's smelly. We are back in the thick of it. And honestly, now that we're on foot, it's been it's been easy to miss with everything going on, but the environment's slowly taking hold of our senses. And
Not good.
not at all. It is
Sounds
disgusting.
odd.
Cade looks back. Luna, I don't know how you're gonna do this. Cade is like trying his best to hide tiptoe through the mud. I hate it when mud gets in my fur. It never washes out right. How do you do this? I know it's gotta feel weird on just your bare skin. Ugh.
Luna just looks at him and just goes, just gives him this face, this solitude, this face of solitude that just shows nothing of but just, I just deal with it,
Cade
and just
nods his
starts
head.
trudging through it with this squeamish look on his face.
Cade nods his head. Ah, yes, the stoic types. They always hold it in. He looks over at Michaelo. So, you're gonna tell us what that was about?
No.
But you should because that was really weird, and you did a lot of things really quickly. It was weird, especially for you.
Ron,
You're
I
usually
sent you what
weird.
the note said, but don't
Oh,
read it out loud.
oh, wow, Jesus Christ! All right, that's all right. That's gonna be fun. All right, cool. Cade, you know, Cade looks at you and so you're not gonna tell
Trying
us
to
what you
eat
did?
that pussy like a nice, steamy, fresh slice of pizza.
Oh my God, guys. Blech. The yeast. Anyways,
Makes
um,
the dough rise.
so at this point, the party is trudging along through the mud, trying to get to the broker's buying location, and all is quiet. I mean, you hear the noises of the marsh rippling and bubbling throughout, and you might see the water move mysteriously a couple times, but all in all, it's a smooth walk. Couple hours go by, so if there's anything that the party would like to do in the meantime while we trudge along, please, by all means. What is everybody doing?
Ceres is crafting with enhanced bucket crafting system.
Yes. Your platform has become even more steady as Bucket like robotically and very carefully places his spider legs in and out of the mud. The thickness of the mud is actually helping him stabilize. So you've never, even usually, you never get this much stillness on your work table.
That's someone.
What are you working on? Kate kind of peeks over your shoulder.
Ceres is Ceres is using scrap metal to create um to create ornamental rings, necklaces, earrings, various small items that she can sell. Very nice, shiny, polished, with his mini forge
What do you
mounted on.
what what do you specifically have in your hand right now?
Right now, Ceres probably has Ceres probably is has tongs holding a metal ring and her needle, which she is engraving various just random like dragons onto it.
As you're engraving, Cade pulls out a little monocle, and it's like a miniature telescope, you know. And he kind of like eyes your ring. You see the lenses move once or twice as he rotates it, and then he puts it back in his pocket. Hmm, some fine craftsmanship you got there, kid. I didn't know you were this good at intricate details. You usually seem more of a throw it together.
Ceres nods and then points at the ring and then rubs her two fingers together.
Ah.
And then makes the sign for suckers, money, and points at the ring.
As soon as you sign that at him, Cade starts like Birdman hand rolling, and his head gets real low into his shoulders, and he starts giggling. And I know just the place to sell it. You see Cade kind of like glance over at Tyrum and look back at you. This is gonna be great. Yeah, he
Hiram is
mouths.
watching the environment.
Yeah, Ceres is. By the way, Ceres is not trying to hide this at all. So
No,
she's
of
making
course
she's
not.
making she's making like she's like, oh, these suckers are gonna buy my worthless rings, but they
And Cade
actually
is
look pretty nice. They're just genuinely just decent looking rings.
and Cade
You're
Cade
just
is
gonna.
hunched. Okay.
I was gonna say you're just gonna sell them for absurd prices or something.
She's gonna try.
Cade's gonna help her. Michaelo, what are you doing?
I'm trying to keep it together while trying to kind of looking at Luna.
So you're just like geeking out.
I'm just diddling.
Cade, Cade looks back at you because his perception is absurdly high. And what's got you so giggled, friend? You're even more annoying when you don't talk.
Nothing.
You can see the vein in Cade's forehead, poking out a little bit. This isn't gonna get old. This isn't gonna get old at all. This is gonna be great. We're gonna walk like this for hours, and it's gonna be this. Cade looks over at Tyrum. He's your responsibility should anything happen. And then he faces forward and starts whistling.
Hiram eyeing the shrubbery and everything. Last I checked, I didn't have a prophecy with him in it.
Yeah, but your goddess is the one that told me. That's got to stand for something.
Interpretations.
You're really gonna somatic me right now? Me.
He said potato.
Oh, and as the party moves along, everything remains pretty out of the ordinary.
Luna eats a good berry and offers one to Tyrum. Hey Tyrum, you want a good berry?
Tyrum, yeah, sure. As he holds his hand out to Luna.
I drop a good berry in his palm.
Thanks.
I thought you was going to say the ground.
I'll walk over to Michaelo.
And choose a good berry.
Hey Michaelo, you want a good berry?
No.
Okay.
No.
I want pizza.
Hey
As soon as you
Ceras.
say you want pizza, Cade snickers under his breath. It's fake.
Hey Ceras, you want a good berry?
Ceres shrugs and holds her hand out.
I drop a good berry in Ceres' hand and just continue to walk pace.
Ceres nods in appreciation and pockets it.
Doesn't even eat it.
So, yeah, the water that we've been slowly trudging through for hours, has slowly started sinking in back into the ground. The party walks up onto a kind of like a marshy bank, but the land is back to being solid and not underwater. Alongside the bank, there is a flowing river heading upstream. You see various forms of mosses, some luminescent, some different colors. You see a bunch of bugs. It's mosquitoes everywhere. It's kind of humid, honestly, and we are nowhere near dead end to find any of those cool winds. So it is dry and it is sweaty. And as Cade trudges out front, Ceres, his tail is drooping, his ears are down, and he looks miserable.
Uh, Ceres writes on her board. Does anyone have any poison on them?
I have some draw poison.
May I have a drop of it?
Luna pulls the vial of draw poison out and hands it to Ceres.
Ceres spends the next 20 minutes making a pressurized container, and puts and has the drop of drow poison inside of it, and is just spraying it at the bugs when they get close.
Copy, Cade's bag. Copy. The little baby mimic moves its way up to his shoulder, and it looks like a regular bag, but super deflated, and you can all see its little tongue kind of like drooping out. I know, buddy. I know. Rough stuff. And yeah, everything moves along. All of you roll me a perception though.
Daddy,
And
I
that
have graham
is
crackers, SpongeBob.
18.
12.
16.
Was it 18 and 16 and what else?
10 and 7.
Josh, you
Um,
could use your passive perception to substitute a roll lower than your actual perception.
Okay, well, then 13.
Well, as the party trudges along, you come across a small bridge heading towards the other side of the marshy river. But it looks really old and really worn down. And those of you that rolled over a 13, you all see that in the middle of the river, there is a cart underwater on its side. It's got golden rimmed wheels, but it's mostly wooden. And yeah, it's almost completely submerged.
Are there
If
people
you
there?
you don't immediately see anybody, but you're a ways off away from it. If you guys want to meet me in roll 20.
Mm,
Actually, no.
actually, I don't want to do that.
Hey, you guys.
I'm currently letting it load up at the moment.
Swampy.
What do you guys see?
I see a swamp.
Yeah, that's all you need to see. Good.
Well, I mean, I see something brown, but it's, not a swamp. It's a loading screen of sorts.
It's probably
Just throw
gonna
some
be the
fried
swamp.
chicken its way.
Mm,
As a matter of fact, Ron, can you go ahead and just go ahead? What's it called?
Stream
Cast
it?
that. Yeah, there we go. Stream it.
I'm gonna be super honest with you. I would rather not because I need these goblins to stay hidden.
Fair enough.
I'll
Understandable.
stream it for you.
goblins.
There you
Hey.
Ceres heard the voice of God saying there's hidden goblins.
Stairs, roll me a religion to see if it's the proper god you want to listen to.
Let me
You know what?
check.
Rule of cool. I want to see this happen.
I've got a +3 to religion.
Ooh.
That's a 15.
All right, let me say it again. Watch out, there's goblins. It sounds very holy, very, very, very warm, trustworthy.
Really trustworthy? Oh my god, hold on. This adds new lore. What god cares about Ceres?
Right, that's what I'm wondering about.
Hold on.
Who do you pray to?
Michaelo
It would
starts
have been
walking
funny
up
if
to
the voice said,
the.
"There aren't any goblins at all, especially not in that little pond.
No one in that pond.
Michaelo
Take
starts
a
walking up to the
swim."
edge of the river.
Cade is kind of drooping behind.
Ceres,
He's hot and sweaty.
Ceres goes, goblins! No.
Luna,
She doesn't. She pulls out a puppet. Goblins!
Luna looks over. Goblins. Where?
Tyrum
Ceres,
cocks his head like a dog.
All right. Before we start, everybody, are you all okay with where your pucks are located on the map? You can pick anywhere
Ah.
within a 20-foot. You can pick anywhere within a 20-foot radius of Cade.
Alright.
5, 10, 15, 20.
Wow. If I
The
can
party-
get this damn thing to fucking react for me.
Josh, where would you like to be?
I can't even see where I'm at right now. I know where I am because I was able to scroll down earlier, but I can't see it.
Watch
The stream. Yeah. I got you. I mean, I'm fine right there. It matters not where I start. That's fine.
Matters not where I start.
Can Michaelo roll a perception to see if there's anybody near the cart?
There we go.
No, you
Yeah,
can't.
I can move
Oh.
myself now.
All right. Well, if everybody is comfortable with where they are, I'm gonna go ahead and start some stuff. Michaelo, as you approach forward of the party, the river, kind of muddy, very very disgusting, but not anything new to you, of course.
Right.
You hear a splash from behind you as a goblin quickly charges past you, and he's going to use his attack to hit you. He quickly springs out, and it did not hit. So he is going to use his bonus action to make a nimble escape and try to hide. What is your perception?
12 is my passive perception.
All right. Well, his stealth is higher than a 12. So the goblin quickly jumps back into the water. The mud from the riverbank in the marsh quickly covers his escape as
so-
he.
The goblin. Wait, is that like a stealth thing that he has?
Yeah, so he can take his bonus action to use disengage.
Mm.
And he went ahead and jumped back into the river.
Michaelo goes, "Do you guys see that green little shit?"
Also, the goblin definitely clipped your shell, but you definitely didn't hurt you. And at the same time,
Green little
Another-
shit.
green little shit
While being green himself.
while being super green himself.
Luna goes, "Are you talking about that thing that attacked you aside from yourself?"
Yes.
And as you're saying this, another one jumps out, does the same thing. It quickly runs up on you, and it does a 15 hit.
Nope.
I knew it didn't hit. I didn't need you to say that. The goblin quickly steps back and growls at you. And then it dips back into the riverbank. What is that? What's that from again?
12.
You see him jump into the water, but he's not very well hidden by the riverbank. All of you roll me initiative.
Oh,
Fucking hell. 10.
6.
17.
9.
So,
Okay,
Luna,
so Luna, Tyrum, fucking
We're at
Michaelo, and then Ceras.
I did a 6.
I got a
yeah,
9.
so
Okay.
Luna,
Ceres.
Luna,
Tyrum, Ceras, Michaelo.
Michaelo. All right.
Tyrum,
So-
there's a goblin right there.
Okay,
Tyrum readies his spear.
Okay. Luna, it is your turn in initiative. You haven't really noticed anything other than the goblins dashing off from Michaelo. What would you like to do?
First thing I'm gonna do is I'm going to use my wild shape to turn into a crocodile because feel like that would really fit the area that I'm in. Aside from that, I'm going to take my turn to move closer to Michaelo and prepare myself. That will be the end of my turn.
All right. Tyrum.
What does the perception have to be to see the fucking goblin in the damn
I think me and
water?
you have the same passive perception. 12.
You can all see this goblin over here. He jumped in, but he wasn't very well hidden.
Mm, interesting.
Yeah, he did not. Well,
Tyrum is gonna move 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, and he's gonna position himself right next to Cade. And like I said, he's got his shield and his spear up.
Aid is still kind of hunched over. He notices you walking over. Oh, are you getting serious? But for those little things, Cade kind of like throws his hand at you. I wouldn't worry about him. Goblins out in these parts aren't anything more than being annoying. I'm sure it'll be fine. But as he says that, you notice Cade puts his hand on the gun sitting in his waist belt.
Why
Oh,
why do you need all that unnecessary bravado, Cade?
unnecessary? Maybe. But it is also a good time. Cade stretches, straightens his back. Suppose we should get this over with, though. There's usually a lot more than one. Um, Ceras,
Yeah.
it is your turn in initiative.
Damn it. Hold on. Give me 1 second. I gotta look something up. I just need to see a movement speed real quick. All right. So Ceres is going to command her homunculus servant 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 to go right. Let's see, how do we ping again? Ping. There we go. Right here. And then they're going to use Thunderwave. Centering from the location of the homunculus servant.
Right, you ping that where?
Right here. So anything within 15-foot cube gets hit with Thunderwave. Right here.
Man, you are terrible at battleships.
Damn!
This goblin quickly splashes out of the water and makes his way to the marsh, coughing up, choking on water. And it starts angrily like shaking its hand at the party. And he stands up and he pulls out his dagger and he puts both hands together and puts them to his mouth, and you all hear a very loud whistle.
Wait a minute, Ron.
Huh?
He's got to pass some checks here.
What checks do I have to
And
pass?
he's got to
for this
take
guy?
some damage.
You let me know. You didn't say
All
that.
right. Yeah, but I
sorry.
didn't even do
I was
damage to him.
My bad. I thought it was just a noise.
No. Thunderwave is literally an electrical shock. It's a wave of thunder. Let's see. Make a Constitution saving throw.
Well, that's not good for the boy.
I thought Thunder Wave was supposed to be sound.
No, Thunderwave. A wave of thunderous force sweeps out. Oh yeah, I guess it's force damage.
All right, 15. 15 on the con
They got
save.
a 15.
Yeah.
Well, my save DC is a 13. So they only take half damage and they're not thrown back. So they take 2d8 damage.
That's a lot.
And that's going to be, or no, they're gonna take half of that. That's an 8 and a 2. So they take 5 damage.
Sweet. The goblin very like barbecued, kind of throws its arm onto the marsh. It washes ashore out of the water to where the party can see it, and it does not look like it is doing well. It props itself up, and it looks hurt.
Mm,
Is there anything else you'd like to do, sir?
that's the I think Bucket's gonna take a no. Bucket's gonna save his shit. All right, yeah, that's it.
And last but not least, Michaelo, you see this little goblin wash ashore. He looks like shit. What do you do?
Michaelo's gonna go in this water right here, and look for other goblins.
All right. Well, make you move.
He did.
Oh, roll me perception. Is that going to be your action? I guess it would have to be.
Yeah. That's a 7.
Well, luckily for you, it's a shallow puddle of water, and there's no other goblins in that puddle
He's
of
just
water.
like splashing in the puddle.
Yes.
Hey guys, there are no goblins in this area.
Cade rolls
Quit
his eyes.
fucking around.
Very, very astute, Michaelo. You never cease to amaze me. As Cade walks over to the edge of the bank, pulls his pistol. Or no, doesn't even pull his pistol out.
I still have stuff.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, Michaelo goes right here,
Uh-huh.
and yeah, that's it.
Yeah. Sweet. So Michaelo and Cade standing on the edge of the bank. Cade pulls his pistol out, puts one shot in the goblin. The little buddy does not make it. Well,
Damn.
yeah. See, gotta put these things out quickly. Usually they make a lot of noise and attract other ones.
One thing to Thunderwave can be heard up to 300 feet. A thunderous boom.
All right, I'm gonna make some quick changes to these placements, and
So it might not, listen, they don't know what's up. They just heard a thunderous boom. Come on.
well, the thunderous boom plus the gunshot noise is reverberating, and out of the water, adjacent to the cart, crawls out a hobgoblin, and he stands on the bridge over yonder. He puts his hand up, and he says,
on the bridge.
"Old goblin on the bridge." He puts his hand up. Oi! Drop all your belongings and go now. We will let you leave with your life. And then he points his finger at Ceras specifically. Leave the gnome as well.
Can we maybe negotiate?
Tyrum bangs his fucking spear on the shield. Like to see you try.
I guess we're not negotiating.
We outnumber you 100 to 1. These forests, our kind run these lands. You're in our territory. Leave your belongings now.
Tyrum points his spear at Cade. He killed a kraken with his bare hands. You think we're afraid?
The goblin tilts his head. Kraken? What? He looks very confused.
Of course he wouldn't know what the fuck.
Side question: do these people think? Do they know that Luna's a crocodile, or because they just walked up and there's a crocodile and a group of people? Do they associate Luna with these people?
You did
I
wild
guess
shape.
that's on. That's on
that's
if they
on-
saw him wild shape.
Yeah. I'm not going to answer that question.
Fair
Okay.
enough. So like,
So you
are we in combat still right now?
Yes, you are. I am making moves. This hobgoblin is talking to you guys. He's got a lot to say. You're gonna leave your stuff though? Cade definitely just ignores it. Starts walking towards the bridge. That was
Sarah shoots a
It's about there.
firebolt. I don't know. Like, are we still doing
It's
turns?
Josh's
or-
turn in combat.
I'm
Yeah.
about to say the top.
Are we still doing turns? Like, yeah. Oh, okay.
Yeah. No, we all right. So we're doing turns. I just finished Cade's turn. I just finished his movement out.
Okay.
But the goblins are making their own moves in stealth, and since nobody actively is investigating for them, they're not close enough yet to warrant an actual passive.
Are they? Are they? Yeah. All right.
Um, and yeah, top of initiative.
Okay, so top of initiative. All right, so I'm going to pull out the wheel measuring stick and measure my distance. If it'll fucking do the thing for me.
Ooh.
Thank you, Ryan.
That wasn't me. That literally was not me.
Oh,
I'm
What the
pink.
oh.
Oh boy. I'm trying to do the measuring thing, but it's not showing for me.
But I'm guessing that was Ron, and he's
Each
measuring.
square is 5 feet,
Oh,
Josh.
Each square is 5. Okay, hold on. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. All right, so I'm going to, as a person, move myself.
Are you wild shaped or are you
I am wild shaped. I am a crocodile.
So just make sure you're using the crocodile's movement speed. That's all.
Yes, I know.
Also
Okay,
said
just
as
making
a
sure.
person.
Yeah.
So it's because it splits between 30 swim speed and 20 feet walking. So I just moved right here, and that'll be my turn for right now because that's all I can do.
Fair.
Tyrum casts Divine Sense.
Read out to
What
me
is
what
that sense for? Right? Because I think that's like fiends or some shit.
As an action, you can detect good and evil until the end of your next turn. You can sense anything affected by the Hallow spell or know the location of any celestial fiend undead within 60 feet that is not behind total cover.
Well, technically they'd all be total covered because they're stealth, but also none of them are fiends.
They can breathe
They're just-
underwater.
You don't know what they can do.
Okay, so I'm
And
just.
it sounds like you don't know what they
Yeah.
can.
I'm just
but he
imagining the
but he can
noses and
detect
mouths.
evil.
I don't know.
Are
Yeah.
these goblins evil?
Goblins
Right.
are evil. Goblins are
Ontologically.
evil.
Well, they definitely are evil. Yeah.
Are you a goblin
Okay.
apologist, Ron?
You
Is that what's going on here?
Yeah.
you feel the senses ping off. You are surrounded by evil.
Where?
I'm showing you. Are you not?
I can't see
Yeah.
no pings.
It's not pinging. What the fuck?
You
Oh,
probably
God.
have to move your map up so we can
There
see.
you
Chop,
go.
chop,
Yeah.
ping boy.
Hey,
Alright.
I was pinging. It just wasn't working.
Okay. Yeah.
The entire riverbank feels evil. You feel it all over, surrounding you.
The hobgoblin's right about one thing. We are surrounded.
Mm,
Well, this is a sticky situation.
It is Tyrum's turn in initiative.
Hold on. Because that was my action.
And remember,
Yeah.
yeah, brother.
I just let the party know what the fuck the situation was. And Tyrum is going to move closer to Ceras.
Oh,
And he's gonna stay by Ceras, and that is the turn.
Michaelo. Also, I figured I'd bring it up now.
It's
You
not
guys
me.
can use your action to. Oh no, Ceres, but you can use your action to like investigate or perception.
Yeah, I tried. I got a 7.
Yeah, you just flopped, bud. I don't understand.
mm,
You can use your passive as a substitute for a lower roll. No, I'll go to 7. I'll just stay with the 7.
Mm,
It worked.
Ceras, it is your turn in initiative.
all right. Ceres, upon hearing that we are completely surrounded, is gonna go ahead and roll a perception. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. And she's gonna use her passive perception of 10.
Ooh. The water seems to ripple from a few different areas as the party is standing there.
And she's gonna make
I'm gonna,
Bucket do a
I'm gonna.
perception.
I'll say this: of the three places I pinged, one is an actual goblin location.
That's
Okay.
wild.
You know what? You know what? No, what Bucket is gonna do is he's gonna give people a little bit of shielding.
Nice.
So he's going to use his. Let's see. Let's pull up his stat block real quick. He's going to use the protector cannon. And who does that cover?
Everyone within a 5 foot,
It's
right?
within 10 feet. So unfortunately, that just covers
Tyrum and Ceras.
Tyrum.
Tyrum
Yeah.
and Ceres. All right, and that is going to be. Let's see. 1d8. 1d8 plus my intelligence modifier. So let's see. 1d8. Let's see how much that gets us. That is a 6 plus my intelligence modifier, which is a 3. 7, 8, 9. That's 9 plus 9 temporary HP.
Temp HP is going insane, right?
Yeah, it is.
And then that's I think that's Ceres is gonna try and I think she's in a pretty good defensive position right now. Yeah, so that's the end of my turn.
All right. Now it's Michaelo.
Michaelo is gonna roll a perception to try to see some of these goblins.
What are you looking for? Also, roll me that perception.
Uh,
How does he? How is he looking? What are you doing?
he's looking with his eyes.
Yeah.
That's a 17.
Michaelo, as you use your very well trained eyes, you notice that the water right in front of you is bubbling more so than it was before. You see it started out as one or two small bubbles, and then it started growing and growing until finally the goblins took their turn. Two goblins splash out of the water directly in front of you, and they both are going to make short bow attacks on you, Michaelo. That is a 7 and a fucking 12. Do either one of those hit?
No,
Both
it
of the
bounced off
arrows
my shell.
both of the arrows bounce, and you see both the goblins quickly look at each other, and they're going to use their hide action again. Um, they're going to try to disappear real fast and in a hurry. All right, I'm going to make a stealth check. This one splashes down. He doesn't really. Oh, it's on the right fucking layer. This one splashes under the water, but he doesn't seem to disappear. The other one, however, quickly jumps into the water and disappears back into the river. And then the rest of the goblins make their attack. This goblin jumps out of goblin on the far side jumps out and rushes you, Ceras.
That's a whole lot of movement.
It was 30 feet.
35.
Sorry, I have right. I have Raito's puck there. My apologies. It's not going to swing on you, Ceras. It's going to run up on you and make a short bow attack. The goblin quickly
That's
pulls his
crazy.
bow.
Barrel stuff Ceres with a fucking bow.
It is disadvantaged though because you are behind Bucket.
All right.
I don't think either one of the 12s hit.
No, they do not.
Well, that goblin's there. He's a guy.
They ping off of the freshly made dragon ring and slightly scuff it.
These two goblins up here both make their short bow attacks on Tyrum. Tyrum does a 21 hit.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah, thank God. Wow. I rolled a nat 20 on that. Tyrum, you get hit by 2 arrows, one piercing the inner workings of your armor, and you take 3 damage.
Mm.
And that was including the crit.
What the fuck?
Wait a minute. These are basic weapons. Oh no.
Wow.
Yeah, I have 1d6 of short bow, and it rolled a 1, so it doubled into a beautifully.
That is amazing. Tyrum pulls the fucking arrow out and he just grimaces.
The arrow kind of just scratched you a little bit.
Free intimidation.
Tyrum growls at the fucking goblins.
Oh man, he's gonna take. Oh man, fuck! I keep doing that. This one is going to take his bonus action, and he is going to try and hide again. Tyrum, what is your passive?
Well,
All right. He didn't get very far. You see where the water is splashing. I'm just gonna go ahead and bring him back.
Tyrum points his spear at him because he thinks he's hiding, but Tyrum points his spear at him to let him know he still sees him.
You point your spear, and the goblin doesn't notice because it thinks it's hiding. All right. Top of initiative.
All right. So
Actually, before that, I would like to say the hobgoblin readied in action. Continue.
So the goblin in front of Michaelo is the one that I can see right now, as far as I can tell. That's the only one that is invisible. Well, that's not invisible, correct?
You can see all the goblins that are around you that are showing up on the map.
Okay.
You do see the hobgoblin though. That guy's there.
All right. I'm going to take my ass and I'm going to swim over to this goblin. And I am going to roll to attack it. Un momento, por favor.
Where did you go?
Luna used fucking shadow step off.
Whoa! Where did I go? Hold on. There we go.
All right. I was gonna say Luna just fucking disappeared.
Yeah, I kind of put myself right there. All right, so that would be
Crocodile Luna.
crocodile bite 4. So that is does a 19 hit?
Absolutely.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay. All right.
Michaelo, you're funny as shit, dude.
Huh?
Nothing. You're hilarious.
Does a 10? Oh, I mean it's 10. 10 damage.
Takes 10 damage. How do you
10
finish
damage.
this? No. How do you finish this goblin?
As I just swam up on the goblin, I open up my mouth and I just chomp down on the upper body of this goblin, and then swing its legs apart.
Death rolls.
And go ahead.
I was as you chomp down, it tries to get away, and he starts screaming, no, it's like foaming at the mouth.
Death roll.
This goblin is dead.
Luna's having his field day.
Yeah, he is.
This is for every time he got hoed out in a con.
That is the end of my turn.
Tyrum.
Tyrum's gonna just move himself So he's kind of like forming a barrier with Bucket around Ceres. Actually, I guess he's gonna stay here because this is a better barrier on Ceres. And he's gonna fucking sit here with his spear. Or hold on. Uh, is this
Does
the
he have any knives
oh,
to throw?
Okay. You know what? Fuck it. Tyrum wants to have some fun. Um, Tyrum's actually gonna use one of the blessings of the Raven Queen. He's gonna teleport himself right behind this goblin. And Tyrum is going to attempt to grab this goblin.
Oh,
Yeah. What do I have? Deck save or strength? Someone do a deck save. Goblins are really good guys. What's my beat? What's my pass?
I
Should be
fucking
it should be 8 plus your strength modifier plus your proficiency bonus.
the target must succeed on a strength or dex saving,
I roll the
or it has
dex.
the DC for the saving throw, and any escape attempts equals 8 plus
Plus
my strength and proficiency. So that would be you
I
would have
rolled a
to beat
17.
a
Damn.
hold on. Yeah, you get out of this one.
As you go to grapple the very startled goblin, he whips your hands and he runs through your legs, and he is just gonna put himself on that side, and I'll burn 5 feet of movement for that. You didn't grapple him though. He
What
he's like angrily shaking his hand at you, and he readies his short so his scimitar.
All right, Tyrum's gonna move back here.
It gets an opportunity attack.
He can sure try.
Hmm.
I hope he does. Wow. I does an 18 hit.
Fuck no.
Please. Jesus Christ. It swings its scimitar as it scratches the back of your armor as you walk away. You've got a nice little new scratch in your armor.
Tyrum ends his turn. Damn teleport.
Sorry.
Just
Sorry.
fucking not grab
Uh,
stick fucking
Ceres is going to burn her action to summon an Eldritch Cannon. It materializes on top of Bucket. And it's going to go ahead and make a. Let's see. I'm going to try something. I'm going to try something new. Oh, wait.
It's this little blue dot, if you can see that.
Oh, no, I can't do. They're very agile. You know, Ceres just saw what happened with Tyrum, so she
Right.
is not going to summon her flamethrower Eldritch Cannon. She's gonna go ahead and do a little force ballista.
Ooh.
All right, that's +5 to hit, and she's going to target that goblin. She's gonna target the goblin that is like right there. That is a 18 to hit,
It hits.
and that is 2d8 force damage +3. So that's
Which,
3
Which goblin specifically is it again? This
and
one right in front of you?
8. Yeah.
Every time Ron moves the fucking map, it moves for me.
Right.
So that's
I'm sitting here
that's
doing calculations.
14 damage total.
How do you finish it? How does Bucket finish it? What does his force ballista look like?
Well, actually, it's not Bucket. It's the
The
Eldritch Cannon. So the Eldritch Cannon, that is a ball of glowing yarn with like jagged yarn fraying out from it as its legs, and it has this like giant hunk of metal that seems to like extend from the ball of yarn with bells below it. And it shoots out just like a a railgun blue beam that just makes a clean, neat hole through its head as it just falls over face down into the mud.
Jesus Christ.
Ceras
Jesus Christ.
wow.
Ceres takes a little bit she feels like pleasure in this. and then she forces that feeling down and feels a little bit guilty. Because it's not really goblins aren't really people. Right?
Oh my God, Ceras.
Goblins aren't really people, right?
I agree with Ceres on this note. Goblins aren't people.
They're murderers, and they're just crazed animals with a little bit of it. They're no better than wild dogs.
At worst, they're food.
Okay, I don't think Sarah shares that one.
At worst, they're food. Okay, wow.
Jesus Christ. And last, Ceres, is there anything else you'd like to do?
Sorry, I keep running to the microwave. I'm making mashed potatoes. But I think Ceres is going to stay in position. And send she's gonna send Bucket. Let's see, 5, 10, 15, 20. And he's going to use his protector again. And that's the end of my turn. But let me just get this protector out of the way real quick.
Wait, so which goblin is dead?
The one in the bottom right.
Yeah, this one.
Oh.
So that is, let's see, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, wait. 6, 7, 8. Oh, that's 6, 7, 8, 9. That's 9 temporary HP. For Kade and Michaelo.
Oh, hold on. Am I not in range for that?
It's
No.
only 10 feet.
Oh,
You're like
darn.
right outside of
And
range.
you're 15
Damn.
feet. Wait, actually, hold on. Can I... So Bucket was here. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Alright. So all three of you get temporary HP, and then Bucket's gonna move back one.
What does Bucket look like when it gives the temporary HP?
So when Protector looks like it rises out of his center, and it's just this glowing green canister, and it kind of shoots out this like green waving. It's kind of like in Ghostbusters, the fucking
like
the
fucking
yeah, but it's like green, and there's like they shoot out from the center to everyone within the target area.
Nice.
Wow.
Give Kate
And that's the end of my turn.
HP. Michaelo.
Michaelo is going to go up to this goblin, and he's gonna punch him in the face.
Fuck that goblin. Roll the hit.
I'm gonna deck you in the schnoz.
Nah, I'm insane.
It's a
From
14.
Earth. Does that hit? It does not hit.
Okay.
What?
Michaelo is gonna punch him again.
Roll me to hit.
That's a 21.
That one certainly hits.
Fuck yeah. I do 8 damage.
How do you finish it?
Oh. Did I just knock it out?
Sure.
Okay, Michaelo just knocks it in its jaw and knocks it out.
This goblin is fucking unconscious.
Wait, has Michaelo killed anything?
No.
No.
Oh, interesting.
Can you leave that goblin on the? Yeah, I was gonna say leave him on there if he's still alive.
Yeah, I was working on it. I quit committed to getting rid of it. But
Got you. I got you.
All right. Can you guys give me just a moment before I take the enemy turn? I have to take Romeo out to his mother.
Fuck
We'll be
you,
back.
Ron.
Thanks, guys. I love you too.
Fucking having kids and shit.
Yeah. How dare you have unprotected sex?
Damn.
There's a 19 inches of Venom mod, and I wanted to fucking get it.
I saw that. I saw that. Like, yo, what the fuck are they doing? And it's just like Venom, with huge fucking cock.
Yeah.
Did you say Venom with a huge cock?
Yeah.
Yeah, 19 inches, bro.
What the fuck?
There's a mod to give him a huge, like a massive
Excuse me.
floppy cock.
There are also a bunch of mods to switch out Marvel heroes for DC heroes.
Oh, that's funny.
You know they
That
literally
is funny.
injected the Fortnite models of the DC characters.
Did they?
Yeah. They literally just injected the Fortnite models for that mod.
Nuts.
That is craziness.
The fuck was that?
Don't worry about it. My Himera now have been sitting down in a chair and made an odd noise.
I'm struggling with this combat because I wanted to teleport behind that goblin and fucking pick him up and choke him in that pond.
Uh-huh.
Didn't work out.
But you just killed him instead.
No, I didn't.
Oh,
I
wait, no,
haven't
you
killed
didn't
a
kill
single goblin. No, when you said, "Could I just knock him out?" I just thought in my head like Tyrum walking up to Michaelo and like offering his hand. Michael like puts his hand in Tyrum's hand. He's like, "We'll do this together," and like that way we're both responsible.
Okay, Rick.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Michaelo is chaotic good.
I'll never kill. Never.
I'll tell you.
What if?
I'll tell
Okay,
you,
wait. What if what if Tyrum's like, yo, I heard that goblin say he hates pizza.
No, but if you said the Goblin was part of the Bootstrap gang, yeah, he would fucking kill him.
What if he said that all pizza is fucking garbage and pizza consumers are idiots?
The Michaelo would probably not be friends with you anymore.
No, saying like that's what the goblin said.
Oh, Michaelo would just get really hurt.
Alright, he's a bootstrap gang member who hates pizza.
Okay, Michaelo is having fun killing this goblin. Like slowly inserting his claws into him. You said you fucking hate pizza, you fucking bootstrap gang motherfucker.
Beautiful.
After Michaelo fucking finishes his rage, he looks. I don't see a bootstrap tattoo.
I thought you were stronger.
Can we get back to this fucking combat, please?
Yes, we can. So, guess who's gonna get fucked the hardest in this enemy team movement?
Okay.
Try me.
Hobgoblin.
That was an interesting pick. That was a very interesting pick. For all the reasons. The Hobgoblin is going to position himself there, and he is going to he pulls out his longbow, and he takes aim at you, Tyrum, and he lets one fly. Does a 21 hit?
No.
Do you
Yes.
think Michaelo could catch
Hit.
it?
If you want to use the reaction to try to catch it, I guess. How does deflect missiles read?
I just assumed since the thing was going right next to me.
Well, I mean, it's not aimed at you though. 'Cause I think deflect missiles.
missile?
It has to be an attack made at you, right?
You can use your reaction to deflect or catch the missile when you are hit by a ranged weapon attack.
So
Yeah, but you have to be hit.
Rule of cool though?
You know what? Fuck it. Real quick, Tyrum. I actually miscalculated. Does a dirty 20 hit? Does it?
I said it does.
I didn't hear you.
You must have cut out or something, Jay.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay,
I
my
didn't
bad.
hear you. All right. Well, if that hits, Michaelo, I will let you use your reaction to roll me a what is it, a dex to catch the missile?
Sure.
No, what does it read? You
Oh, it just
make a
says that I can do it. But it doesn't have a
oh
hit / DC or range.
no, roll me an athletics then.
Okay.
Roll me an athletics, see if you can do that, monk boy.
15?
Yeah, I'll let you deflect it.
Fuck yeah.
What do you do? What do you how do you grab this arrow?
Michaelo just whips around and fucking grabs that shit right out of the air and breaks it right in half and looks at the hobgoblin and points at him.
Ooh. The hobgoblin sees this and he says, "It was only a warning shot, a true testament to the end of you." And as soon as he says that, all the goblins jump. These two run to you, Michaelo.
Well, that
This
one
one,
is knocked out.
yeah. This one, no, there's another one. Hold up, I gotta change his layer. This one right here, this guy beside you, he jumps out of the water at you. Luna, you are now surrounded on three sides. All three of these goblins pop out at you. And last but not least, this little guy over here makes a run at Bucket. So, Michaelo, that is two scimitar attacks going to be made against you. That is a 16 to hit.
Nope.
Nah, both of the scimitars miss, and the goblins look very angry. And Luna, that's going to be three goblins using their scimitar to you, swinging down wildly. That is a 15 to hit, a nat one, and a 16.
The 15 and the you said the 15 and 16?
Yeah.
Yeah, they hit.
You take 11 damage. And last but not least, the last goblin down here with Bucket is going to swing. And Ceras does a 14 hit.
Does not
Bucket.
hit Bucket. It
Ah,
glints off of him.
oh, damn it. All right. Well, top of initiative. All these goblins are angrily crowding Luna and Michaelo.
Tyrum, you owe me one.
Beautiful.
Tyrum, you did just watch him whip an arrow out of the air.
Well, I was gonna have something happen on my turn. Everybody is talking.
Beautiful.
I was gonna say Tyrum gives Michaelo a head nod of approval.
So Luna is going to attack the goblin to his right, and that is going to be does a 16 hit the goblin to my right?
It does.
Okay, cool. And then that is going to be a 14 for damage.
How do you finish this goblin?
I chomp down on the goblin's right leg and I just start splashing it up and downwards until the leg rips off the body and flings somewhere off into the little island where its corpse just lays.
Holy shit.
And that would be the end of my turn. Excuse me.
Kade calls out, "Oi, you're getting your fill over there. You seem to be having a big lunch."
Crocodile noises.
Insert crocodile noises here.
Insert crocodile noises here.
Right, and some splashes. And I turn and I face the goblin that's directly in front of me now. They're the one that's closest to me now. And stare into its eyes.
Lovingly?
Like I'm hungry.
Not lovingly.
Although I don't know if you
Maybe
can...
lovingly.
No, not lovingly. I mean, in the terms of my next meal, lovingly.
A long kiss goodnight.
All right.
It is your turn, Tyrum.
You gonna be all right by yourself, Ceras?
Ceras nods and grips her pistol.
Tyrum, what the fuck is okay? Tyrum, uses 20 movement to get over here, and he's gonna stab this goblin with a spear.
Me to hit.
It's like a lunge attack.
That is a 16 to hit.
It hit.
No, excuse me, a 19 to hit.
It
did
hit
not.
harder.
And that is 7 damage.
How do you finish this goblin? God damn it!
Tyrum stabs his spear through this guy. Is the goblin facing Tyrum or is he facing Michaelo?
He's facing Michaelo.
Alright, Tyrum's gonna stab his spear through the side of the goblin and raise it up with one hand.
The goblin tries to stop itself from sliding down. It puts both hands on the side of your spear as it struggles to not be impaled deeper. It slowly loses its grip, only to sink to the bottom.
And then once his corpse sinks to Tyrum's hand, he's gonna bash it in the head with the shield a few times. And then he's gonna like throw it in the direction of the hobgoblin, but ultimately it will land in the.
I'll, roll me in athletics.
Okay.
Michaelo kind of wipes the blood that's probably inevitable on his face.
That was a 6 for athletic.
Kind of like
Goblin,
scared
stop
of like
right
what
at your feet.
his friend is capable of.
Yeah, it just kind of you fling it, it splashes in the water as the corpse clings.
Tyrum is going to then, since he only burned one attack in his action, he still has another one. Oh, dude. If I'm standing right here, is Tyrum in the water or is he on the edge?
If you're right where you are, that'll be like feet in the water.
Feet in the water. Okay, and where's this goblin in position to me?
It's within 5 feet if that's where you're stopping. Did you have the movement to move there?
Oh, 100%.
Oh yeah, absolutely. You can definitely make movements between attacks. That is absolutely okay.
Tyrum's gonna fucking stab this goblin with a spear.
Oh my god, roll me the hit.
Yeah, that's a 23.
Damn.
I hate to inform you, but it hits.
I legit thought he was gonna say it doesn't hit. I was gonna be
No.
like, what the fuck?
I mean, it is
What
true.
kind of
I'm
unique
sure.
goblin?
I'm sure he hates to inform me that.
I do.
This one's gonna survive. 5 damage.
Okay. You stab down on this goblin as it nimbly weaves back. The tip of your spear cutting open its side and down its leg a little bit. The goblin still looks ready to fight, but it does not look very okay. It's heavily wounded on one side.
Yeah. It has disadvantage on an attack against
You or Michael? Michael.
against myself, not Michaelo. And that is my turn.
Okay.
All right. That's me next, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Okay, cool. Ceras is gonna go ahead and command her, get her, that boyo, to shoot the goblin next to Bucket.
All right. Roll the hit.
Right. And that is a +5. Please hit 18, 19, 23 to hit.
I hate to inform you, but it in fact hits.
In fact, hits, and that is going to be, what was it again? 2d8. So that's that and that. That would be 10 force damage.
How does it finish this goblin?
I think it does the exact same thing, except this time
Sweet.
it goes through the side of its head and it falls over. Uh,
Brains
and then
brains splatter over the riverside over top of Luna.
uh,
Wow.
it flies. There's brain landing next to this crocodile crashing in the water. Ceres is gonna move here. So she's got clear line of sight on this one, and she's going to fire her pistol at it. So that is a. There's my pistol. Please, 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 please. Oh, that's a 6 to hit. Wait, no. I'm going to use one of my luck points.
Beautiful.
Yes.
Burn it up.
Uh,
That's what I'm
Burn
that
talking
is a
about.
natural 20.
Hell yeah.
I'm not even gonna ask how much damage you do. How do you finish it? And tell me
Uh,
how you shoot this goblin.
so Ceres lines up the shot, the bells jingling, uh, and 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 she breathes out and fires the pistol. A round metal ball explodes through the face of this goblin.
As
Um,
the bullet whiffs Cade, who was turning to start walking. The bullet just barely like skips the top of his snout. He watches this bullet fly past his face as it hits the goblin.
Ceres did was too locked in, and she was just anticipating the kill too much. Did not notice Cade coming forward, and did in fact skim the tip of Cade's nose, and she felt extremely the slight shame she was feeling before, is just multiplied, and she kind of just like lower. She drops the pistol.
Ooh. Cade looks over at you, looks back at the goblin that fell. What's wrong, kid? Come on. No need to start wasting stuff. Pick it up. Let's move on. These little guys aren't going to be too much of a problem at all. As he like pats the top, he puts out one small burning tud of hair on his snout.
she she looks very conflicted and then picks up the pistol as her item interaction for the turn. Um and uh and then she's going to I think she's gonna end her turn right there. She's not moving.
I like it. Michaelo.
But
Michael,
Oh
Bucket's
shit,
going to
Michael.
move. Uh Bucket's gonna move back over here as a barrier.
Sarah starts like slamming or smacking the board. Bucket.
Yeah. Yeah,
So
she's
which
yeah.
which one of these goblins is dead around me? The one to my left or the one directly in front of me?
The ones that you can see are still alive.
Oh, okay. So which one got splattered on top of me?
There was one next to Cade right here,
Uh-huh.
and it's dead now. But seeing as Luna shot from like 20 feet away with him with a pistol, um, I'd like to think it was a messy explosion. Went straight through the head, blew brains all over the water.
Interesting. Okay.
Buckets moves. Ceres, is that your turn?
That's the turn. Yep.
all right, with all that technical stuff out of the way, Michaelo's gonna punch.
Yes. Roll the hit. Which one are you hitting first?
It's a 19, and it's this one, the only one that's still fighting.
You have 4 goblins around you.
No, I don't.
Or
This
Can y'all
this
not-
one's knocked out. This one is
Yeah.
alive, still fighting.
Fair.
Where's the other
Um,
two?
You're right. I keep forgetting that one's unconscious. I'm sorry.
You want to like put like an X over him or something?
Maybe I should do that. But yeah, go ahead, roll me a hit. You said a 19 to hit. How much damage you do?
Uh, that's a 10, but can Michaelo just knock him out?
Yeah. How do you knock this one out?
Same thing with the other arm, just right to the jaw, knock him out.
You knock this goblin unconscious as it hits the marsh, but you see its breathing stop because the heavy cut wound on its side is still leaking. It slowly dies at your feet.
Damn. Damn. How does that feel, Michaelo? Do you feel guilty?
Michaelo feels a little guilty about that. But he's definitely thinking I didn't kill it. It was definitely the gaping wound from Tyrum that probably killed it. Let's see. So Ron, if I wanted to use my second attack, could I do it on another thing?
You gotta get to it.
Movement. Yeah, but so you got movement to get there. Go ahead. You can move, but between attacks.
I was just saying because Monk has 2 attacks per action.
Yeah. So if you used an attack already, you can use your movement between attacks.
Okay.
So you can move wherever as long as you got the movement.
Michael's gonna go right up to the hobgoblin and sucker punch him in the face.
Roll me to hit.
Ooh. 11.
That does not hit.
Yeah, Michael's gonna use his bonus action and punch him again.
Roll me to hit. The hobgoblin dodged your first attack and he snickers at you.
He dodged my second one too. So
Ha ha! You came in to engage in fisticuffs with me, the great himbo. You do not know your folly.
you're a bimbo?
Himbo. He stops, puts both fingers together like real Mamma Mia-ish, and goes himbo.
Michael kind of
Him.
motions his hands like big breast. Bimbo?
Him. I don't know why you keep changing the first letter.
You're a bimbo.
It's himbo with an H. My name is Himbo.
You're a bimbo.
Thank you. Top of initiative. He pulls his long sword and goes to hit you instead of going to bimbo again.
Rude.
All right, so you said top of the. Never mind. Oops, never mind.
No. Wait, you already went, didn't you, Lou?
You just said top of initiative, so I was like, oh.
You didn't do the enemy.
guy.
You didn't do the enemy one.
Okay, never mind.
Yeah. So as soon as you call him a bimbo again, Michaelo, he rolls to hit, and that is a 19 to hit.
Ooh, that does hit.
Ooh, the longsword comes crashing down as he does 1d10 worth of damage. You take 5 slashing damage.
Interesting.
Yeah. And
That's not even my temporary stuff yet.
damn. And as soon as he swings his sword at you, he yells, "Fall back! They are too powerful!" The other 2 goblins use their movement to start scattering. Josh, they use their bonus actions to disengage, so you do not get opportunity attacks. But
Hey,
the 2
Tyrum.
goblins.
Hey, Tyrum, they're running like bimbos.
That's not how you use that word, Michaelo.
What do you mean? They're bimbos. That's what he
A
said.
A bimbo is a slut.
He's a slut.
As he hears this, he gets really mad, and he's gonna make another longsword attack on you as you insulted him as his allies nimbly escaped running within 5 feet of him. Does a 18 hit?
Yeah.
Fuck yes. This time he puts a little bit extra oomph into it. You can feel the strength as he swings down with both hands on his longsword. That will be a total of 8 slashing damage. He slashes across the front of your shell, ripping through your hoods and robes. This is what it gets you when you laugh in the face of Himbo. The other 2 goblins continue scurrying off, and
You hit like a bitch.
You actually see them stop to pick up a small goblin that was cowering at the edge of the bridge. You see him. They pick him up, and all 3 of the goblins use the rest of their movement to get Well, he just kind of gets to here, and these two stop right about there. Actually, they don't have any more movement. I forgot they went to the hobgoblin first. So
After
yeah,
watching the goblins flee, Tyrum turns his attention to the unconscious goblin, and he plunges his spear into him.
wow. Roll me to hit. With
That
advantage.
that was a 25.
Is there a higher number that you can roll?
There definitely was.
You can roll again for it if you'd like. You do have advantage. He is unconscious and prone.
He's like, get that nat 20 if you
Yeah,
can.
I'm sticking with the
Okay.
25.
Well, how do you end this? How do you? What happens to this unconscious goblin?
Tyrum just lifts his spear up, and then just lets his arm drop. The tip coming down into the goblin's chest, and he gives it a nice twist once it's inside of the goblin, and then he pulls out.
He pulls out straight like that, like a real man.
Mm-hmm.
And they call him Goblin Slayer.
Ba-na-na-na-na-na.
Watching this, the hobgoblin is mortified. Everybody, roll me a perception.
Dirty 20.
17.
7.
Um,
14.
But I'm going to use a
Luna?
12 because that's my passive.
right. Luna and Tyrum. The marshlands are covered with gore and the bits and remains of goblins. The rest of the goblins are fleeing with the hobgoblin himbo holding his ground. In the distance, deep inside the sky, what appears to be an owl catches your eye, flying around overhead.
Bars.
Bars. But from a distance, it looks like a regular owl. So you do with that information what you will. I guess it's top of initiative.
Quite. So I am feeling to go out for blood, so I'm going to go up to this hobgoblin here, and I'm going to roll to fucking bite his fucking head clean off. See what happens here. Rolling.
Oh, man. Hey, he's got a lot of
And that is a beautiful natural 20 there, good sir.
fuck all. Roll me damage.
All right, let's see what that damage is.
And that doubles, right?
Yeah, it doubles. That would be a 13. 13 times 2, that is 26.
How do you finish the hob? How do you finish Himbo the
fuck.
hobgoblin?
Oh my god.
So I bite his arm, the arm that his dominant arm that he struck Michaelo with, and I death roll him into the water, deep into the deepest part of the water, and drown him.
The party watches bubbles emerge from the depths as Luna drags this hobgoblin down, kicking and screaming. You all listen as Himbo screams out, "No, no, I can't! I don't want to die like this. We had so much to live for." Yeah, the cage,
Michaelo
the
wipes the
goblins.
blood from his face that was inevitable from that bite.
From that spraying.
And as the bubbles in the lake slowly decrease, it stops. And moments later, Luna crawls out.
Luna
Ceras-
surfaces into the water and just sits there, and you just hear the crocodile start to breathe back out.
Jesus Christ.
Just
Ceras
sits there and
holds up her
floats.
Ceres holds up her board to Tyrum. Sometimes I'm scared of myself for what I think when I fight, but he's scarier.
That's in a crocodile's nature. Tyrum. Yeah, Tyrum says this. He doesn't sign it. He just says it.
Yeah.
Michaelo does the check on the unconscious goblin.
You
Michaelo, you see a gaping puncture hole in its stomach. It's not breathing.
Michaelo looks at Tyrum with the only like spear object, and sort of gives him like a nervous nod, and kind of walks
As the other goblins attempt to escape, you all hear it. A loud screeching noise. It is a large avian predator. You hear the beats of its wings as it gets closer. You hear birds leaving trees, and you hear the goblins attempting their escape.
Aw.
And then you see it. It comes down with a mighty crash. It stomps on one of the furthest tiny goblin, smashing him to bits, to turning him into a small paste, and then very quickly plucks out the other two goblins. It completely rips them to shreds. And in front of you all hear Cade call out, "You mystical son of a bitch! I've been looking for you for 5 years, and you show up in the middle of the swamp!" In front of you all
It's the
is the
cutest
mighty
goddamn owl I've ever seen.
right. I thought he was a good touch. In front of you is the legendary, the urban legend itself, a capine. It is a large monstrosity. It looks similar to a barn owl if it had bare legs. Um, and it is large. You
So
also
this
know
isn't
you
an
all
owl bear. This is like
This is a reverse owl bear.
yeah, this is its avian mutation version.
mm,
This is owl bears if they could fly.
Hmm.
mm,
That's a scary
Um,
fucking thought.
yeah.
Yeah, go
It
ahead and
has
make me a stat block for that, Ron.
I have a stat block for this, and also it has antlers. You guys want to know what it looks like?
Yes, please.
yes.
Let me send you the picture. Also, you all notice that on top of its head, it has black steel spikes in the shape of a crown circling its head. Something about the spikes feels a little ominous, guys. Sorry, I have to crop the picture so y'all can't see the stat block.
Mm,
Why can't we see the stat block, DM?
Because I'm not sharing.
But well, okay, fair enough.
It is in general.
Why don't you put it in the character list?
Oh, you're right. My bad. Character list.
Oh, it's a character.
It is. And that, my friends, is what this giant monstrosity looks like.
oh
That
my
is-
god.
Terrifying.
We need its antlers. Kate calls out, "I've been looking for you, and you show up now? Do you know how many times He looks at Ceras. The case was always cold. It was so hard to find, and now it's just here." Kate is kind of tweaking. And it lets off a large screech as the spikes in its head begin to grow larger, letting off a dark necrotic energy. And then it looks at you, and you all hear a sharp voice on the inside of your heads. All of you run. I'm here for one of you. I won't kill the rest, but I can't control myself. And then it screeches out in angry fury. Roll me initiative once again, guys.
Oh, fuck.
19.
14.
Well, Pine rolled a natural one, so.
Damn.
You guys give me that lineup again?
19.
14.
14. Michaelo can go in front of me.
All right, so
Tyrum is last.
So it's Luna, Michaelo, Ceras, Tyrum, and versus the Capine. Gentlemen,
Cupine.
this is going to be interesting. All of you need to roll me a wisdom though. At the start of
Wisdom save.
Hold up. Yeah, roll me a wisdom save.
Nat
I-
20.
Nice.
12.
Nat 1.
Anybody that rolled less than
16.
13.
Oh, go
Anybody
ahead.
anybody that rolled less than a 13, the pine screeches out and you feel a crippling chill run down your spine. You are now frightened for a minute. You can make saving throws at the you can make saving throws at the end of each of your turns, but you got to
Oof.
remember y'all are in his territory. His lair, if you would.
Uh,
Um
Tyrum readies his spear and his shield. Kade, what's the game plan here?
Cade looks like greedily. He's got greed driving his eyes. I need the antler. I don't care about it. Anything past that. Cade pulls out his gun and readies his action, and I'm gonna get it. Um, yeah, Luna, it's you first, friend.
All right, so I'm gonna roll to hit it. So I'm gonna go ahead.
Hold on. You are frightened, right? Or are you?
No, I said
No.
16. He
No,
said
Tyrum
13.
and Luna. Yep, Tyrum and Luna are the only ones that aren't frightened. Oh,
Ah.
Cade's not frightened either. Actually, he rolled it pretty well on his.
I'm gonna go ahead and move myself over to this reverse owl bear thing. The
Are you?
coupon.
I have a question. Are you still an alligator?
I am still an alligator. I have 18 health left. I am definitely still an alligator.
Yeah, no, you're
Hey,
next.
hey, Ron, I have a quick question.
What's up?
Under Bucket's condition immunities, frightened is not an immunity.
He can be
What?
afraid.
So is that just for balance or is that for lore?
I want to say for balance, but I kind of like the idea of it being for lore.
Okay, so we are slowly more and more creeping towards the fact that Bucket is a
Might be
sentient
alive.
Okay.
Roll me. Roll me that wisdom save for Bucket too.
Well, let's see if he gets above a 13. That's a 4.
Bucket, Ceras, you notice Bucket circuits kind of tweaking out. It looks like the legs are deactivated, and it almost seems like it's vibrating a little bit, ever so slightly.
Mm,
And remember, frightened creatures can't make or cannot move in the direction of the creature that they are frightened.
Oh wait, fuck, Simon. I have aura of protection, and so
Oh,
does
you
Buck.
do.
Yes. So
Oh.
Simon and Bucket actually get a +2 to all saving throws currently.
Oh, well, they failed him either way. Because it was a nat 1 and a 4.
Yeah, yeah. I tried.
It was a good
So
one.
Ron, does
don't
a
you-
17 hit?
Let me double check that for you. Yes.
17 hits. Okay, so 13. The damage is 13.
All right. What are you doing to this Capine?
So first and foremost, I want to know that I'm grappling it, and it is restrained, and anyone who tries to attack it has advantage on it.
Wait! You bit it.
Ow.
Is the grapple is automatic, or do I have to roll a strength or dex? Because I'm pretty sure I have a check.
It says bite, hit, piercing damage, and the target is grappled. Escape DC is 12.
Okay.
Until this grapple ends, the target is restrained. The crocodile can't bite another target. Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. So yeah, everybody else has advantage right now as the Capine quickly screeches out at the bite on its. You said leg.
Leg, yes.
It's going to use its reaction as it beats its massive wings, and as you bite its leg, it flies 5 feet off the ground, and then you feel a wing attack hit you in the snout, and that is a +7. That is
Hold on, Ron. You can't move. You're restrained.
I can use a reaction.
But
Wait,
I succeeded in the hit, though.
Yeah. I have disadvantage on attack. I have a disadvantage on attack rolls.
Wow.
My speed is reduced to 0, so it doesn't
Yeah.
lift you off the ground. You just
No.
see its wing. You just see its wing come crashing down on your little crocodile wing. And on disadvantage, I rolled a 12 to hit.
That
Motherfucker.
hits.
Oh, okay. Sweet. That was unexpected. And you'll take 7 bludgeoning damage. And you're grappled, so I'm not going to shove you. It tries to knock you off, but you hang on tight.
Mm-hmm. That is the end of my turn.
Michaelo.
So I can't move towards it.
Nope.
Okay.
You can make your save to see if you break it.
That has to be at the end of my turn, though, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh.
Yep, it can repeat at the end of each of its turns.
Michaelo is going to cast darkness on it.
In the middle of where it's at?
Yeah, like right on its beak.
Okay. How big is darkness?
Darkness is 60 feet.
Oh. Well, centered on the beak.
Oh, wait, no. It's 15 feet.
Oh, okay. Thank God. Darkness. Anybody that has dark vision can see, right? Because darkness
No.
isn't a... Huh?
No.
It's like a cloud of smoke, right?
Magical darkness spreads from the point you choose within range to fill a 15-foot radius sphere for the duration. The darkness spreads around corners. A creature with dark vision can't see through this darkness, and non-magical light can't illuminate it.
So nobody can see the Capine, and the Capine can't see anything in there.
Wow.
And Josh is attached to its leg. Okay.
Well, that was worse than. All right.
It is a sphere. It's not a square, though.
You can't make a sphere.
Oh, well, if it's a spear, hold up.
Hello, darkness, my old shit.
friend. Oh, I deleted you too.
and Michaelo.
Michaelo is scared, so he just
So
threw that out.
once I'm in that darkness, I could see.
No.
Where was Michaelo?
So this was just
Right
a
there.
fuck. Then you just screwed Josh over.
Michaelo is frightened.
Michaelo is panicking.
Way to fucking go, Michaelo.
Are you saying this metagaming or are you shouting this in character?
I'm shouting this in character.
Ah, okay.
The fuck is that thing?
Michaelo is. It's dinner if we kill it fast enough. Pull yourself together, you fucking monk, and get in there and punch things like you're good at.
And Michaelo runs back to Tyrum.
Dude, Michaelo's like cowering behind Tyrum. Cade sees this, and you're so scared of this little Capine, you wouldn't be able to stand in the presence of a dragon, even if you wanted to.
Yeah. I don't even know what a dragon is, so...
Scarier than that thing.
That thing's scary, though.
Cade kind of gives you Cade looks at the fourth wall as if this was an episode of The Office.
I will say, it is just non-magical. And non-magical light can't illuminate it. So magical light can illuminate it.
Yes, it can. But all right. Ceras.
Well, Ceras is frightened and has disadvantage and can't even see the target. So, I think what Ceras is going to do is command her Eldritch Cannon, which is behind. Well, actually, I didn't roll, but no, it's a magical. It's equipment. It's not a creature. So it's going to move. Let's see. It's going to move 5, 10, 15 to the right. No, it's going to move 10 to the right.
Damn it. I'm trying to like make it move again, and it's not. But you said 10 to the right. So right
Yeah.
here.
Yeah, about there. So that and I am going to have Bucket use Protector again. And Ceras is going to then 5, 10, 15, 20, 25 move back and line up a shot ready in action.
All right.
All right, and then Bucket's going to move 5, 10, 15, 20.
Oh, I just
25.
realized I didn't do my saving throw.
And I'm going to do my saving throw, and I'm going to tell everyone how much. That's an 18 for my save. And then here goes Buckets.
Don't even
That
worry about
is
my
a
saving throw.
14 for Bucket. So we're both safe.
Hey, that
And
black dot right here, that is your new Eldritch Cannon.
Oh, yeah, that little wood-looking puck.
Yeah.
You want to move it to the left one so it can shoot and not hit Kade?
Right here?
Yeah, right there.
Okay.
And
All right.
everyone gets let's see, what is that? 1d8 plus my intelligence. That's 5 temporary HP. Everyone who was standing there, so that's 5 temp to Tyrum, to Michaelo, to Ceras, and what Bucket was here, so Kade as well.
All right. Thank you. I appreciate it. Cade gives you a little thumbs up, but his eyes are still locked into the darkness. He's searching around frantically, but he doesn't see anything.
And Ceres is, and I'm gonna say this out loud. Ceres is preparing an action to shoot. If the target moves outside of like invisible
The
light.
darkness. Okay.
Yeah. So, and this only lasts until my next turn. If it doesn't move out of the darkness until my next turn, then the action is wasted.
Question:
For this
is your
turn.
ready to action for anything that moves out?
No,
Shoot
it's
the
the
first
giant
one?
scary,
Bird?
scary bird monster.
Oh, okay.
I'm pretty sure she could tell the difference between a bird monster and a fucking crocodile.
She is not frightened. She is not frightened anymore. I think she's a little bit more stable. But yeah. But that's her ready to action. So she's using her action this turn so that, before her next turn, if anything happens, then she can shoot.
All right. Okay. And last but not least, Tyrum.
Tyrum sits down.
Fucking crisscross applesauce.
Yep.
Kind of leads the spear a little bit, like, well, I guess we're just gonna have to wait for it to come out of the dark.
Yeah. If Luna dies, it's on you, Michaelo.
Oh no.
Ooh.
I'm fucking glad somebody said it.
Yeah. So,
That's the end of Tyrum's turn, by the way. He's sat down and he's just watching the darkness.
you all hear screeching and thumping
Oh,
inside of the
actually,
darkness.
But before he does that, he is going to burn a second level spell slot.
Oh.
No, not a second level spell slot, just the single level, first level spell, and he's gonna ready a wrathful smite.
Ooh. Make him scared back. That's what I'm talking about.
So yeah,
You all, the party hears thumping and slamming, screeching coming from the darkness. Josh, even at disadvantage, I rolled an 18 and a 19 to hit.
Hold on, you're trying to hit an 18. Well, yeah. They both hit.
Mm-hmm. And so, Joshua, what you feel inside of that darkness is its talon from its other leg scratch across the back of your crocodile scales as you take 11 slashing damage. And then you feel a very sudden and painful impaling as the antlers come down as it lifts its leg and headbutts you with its antlers. Roll me a strength saving throw.
Wait, hold on a second. So you took me out of wild shape after the first hit.
Oh, all right. You turned back into a human after the scratches cut your crocodile to pieces. As you
Mhm.
shift shape, as you ship shaped back into a human, the antlers come crashing down as they slam down on your shoulders as this combined headbutts you. You take another 9 bludgeoning damage. Roll me a strength, and I'm gonna say since it's trying to knock you prone and it knocked you out of wild shape, I feel like that justifies letting go of the grapple. Unless you
15.
disagree.
I mean, why would I disagree about that?
I mean,
I mean,
because rules are rules. You know,
Ron, I'm not a crocodile anymore. I can't hold you down with
Just
my
holding him with his
teeth.
human teeth.
I restrain the thing with my teeth and keep it in place. No.
Right. So what was that save
Anyway,
for
no,
strength saving throw?
it was 15.
And you fail. It knocks you prone, Joshua. And as it knocks you prone, it's going to use its bonus action to use its razor sharp claws. It gets one additional talent attack on prone creatures.
Wow.
That is a
Okay.
nat one. That is a nat one to hit, though. It scratches at the mud around you. You were lucky this time. The party hears violence on the inside of the darkness.
Luna, if you can hear this, disengage and get out of there.
No shit.
And then y'all just hear like slamming. Top of initiative.
Oh my goodness. all right. So,
It is
I'm
now
going
not
to.
grappled, so you're gonna roll any melee attacks with disadvantage. I just want to throw that out there.
I'm in darkness. I'm not feeling do
You,
that. I'm
you are blinded.
disengaging and I'm getting the absolute shit out of there. Although I can't see where the.
It's 15 all
There we
over
go.
now, so.
I mean, you use your movement speed to run whatever
Get the fuck
direction.
out.
Yeah.
I'm trying to remember. What's my movement speed? Am I hindered in the water also, by the way?
No. It's not that deep. I mean, it is
Okay.
like waist height. You know, you are pretty deep, but it's not fucking you up either.
Alright.
Oi!
Well-
How is your little tussle with our friend in the dark?
Quite painful, if you ask me. It kind of sucked that I can't fucking see. All of a sudden, there was darkness. And you want to explain why that happened?
Cade slowly turns to Michaelo. I don't know why that
Michaelo looks
happened.
off to the distance.
Tyrum slightly points his spear in Michaelo's direction.
Michaelo looks off to the left. Like, what's everybody looking at?
Luna cocks his fucking head towards Michaelo. What the fuck? End of turn.
Michaelo, it is your turn, sir.
I roll my
Also, since you
saving
didn't
throw?
do it, I'm about to say, since you didn't do it at the end of your last turn, I'll let you go ahead and roll now.
That's a. What is it? Wisdom?
Oh, not telling you. Tell me what you.
No,
yeah,
no,
it's a
like-
wisdom.
No, he needs to know the
Yeah,
save.
it's a wisdom. Yeah, it's a wisdom save.
Okay, it's a 18.
You pass. You are no longer afraid of the big scary monster.
Okay, Michaelo dispels darkness.
Oh, I respect it. I was gonna do something with that, but I guess not. The capine stretches its wings out as it looks around at the natural light again, and it screeches at the party. You all hear ringing in your head. This time, a little bit louder. It almost hurts. Escape now, while I still And then you see it twitch. The spikes in its head grow larger. Its eyes turn purple, glowing. It is locked on Tyrum. It is razor
Oh,
focused on Tyrum.
My
Tyrum,
my Delo sort of
stands
like
up.
sort of like goes over here.
Porcupines
And
usually
and
talk telepathically.
and
Tyrum,
in
Tyrum
turn,
asks Cade.
Cade looks over. Honestly, whenever I'm around, the handful of times I've been around him, he's been rather quiet. This is new for me too, and he kind of like whimpers a little bit. I really wish he'd stop. The headaches from last night are coming back.
Tyrum pulls his warhammer out, and he just kind of like locks eyes with the Capine.
Yeah.
Also, the Capine takes a shot.
Oh yeah, you readied your action. Roll me to hit.
Goodbye. Takes a shot.
As it stares down Tyrum, the old Western theme rolls in. A little tumbleweed comes between
it's
Tyrum
high
and Luna.
noon.
And then a 21 to hit.
Jesus Christ, you hit?
And that's a good old 10 damage. That's a 10
Hell yeah.
10 old damage.
It
And
it
I
stands all the way up. It extends its neck out. It tucks its wings. It is still focusing on Tyrion, but it glances over at you, Ceres, and you know you've made a mistake. I hope, but it's still
uh
pretty focused on Tyrion.
Ceres, so it the bullet thunks into its shoulder and then it just looks at Ceres with a piercing
Yes,
glowing
with a
eyes
piercing
looks
gaze.
back at Tyrum. Ceres holsters her gun.
Is it my turn?
It is. It is. Unless Ceres has anything else she'd like to do.
No, that was my ready to action. That was it.
Okay. Oh man, what do I do? I'm gonna channel my divinity. Um, and I'm going to use it to Oh fuck, I gotta get close to it. All right. All right. Tyrion makes his way up to the fucking Capine. And channel divinity, and it's going to be the vow of enmity. So, choose a
Make your
creature.
vow.
I can
Make your vow, Paladin.
Read that off, though. I still want to know what it does.
choose a creature you can see within 10 feet of you, and gain advantage on attack rolls against it for 1 minute or until it drops to 0 HP or falls unconscious. Tyrum makes himself. Yeah, he moves right into this Capine's face, and he goes, "I'm not sure what business you have with me, but I vow to put you down. No one is stopping me from completing my mission." And yeah, he's gonna swing his warhammer on him.
As you swing your war hammer on the Capine, you alone hear a sharp noise in your head. And then the thorns in its forehead grow even larger. It screeches out in pain as its feathers are ruffled. It slams its head across the dirt as it attempts to get this thorny crown off. But alas, the necrotic spikes remain. Swing your hammer, Tyrum.
That was a 23.
It hits.
And that was a smite.
Mm-hmm.
So, question, DM. If it just fucking tried to bash its head into the ground, and Tyrion were to say, smack the head of this creature.
Yeah.
Um, you know, what is it possible that this crown would come off, or is it magically sealed?
It is very magical in nature. All I gotta
Okay,
tell you.
okay. So yeah, 26 to hit by 23 to hit.
You know, that certainly does hit.
Okay. So, it takes. Sorry. It takes 6, and then uh takes that. And you got to give me a wisdom save.
What am I? What am I on? That is a 19 on the die plus
Okay.
0.
So, what's it called? You are not frightened, but what's it called? You do take
We have it.
6 bludgeoning damage and then 2 psychic.
Hmm.
And then Tyrum swing again. Because I forgot I have 2 attacks here. Oh, thank God I have advantage on all attacks. Um, that is a 18 to hit.
It hits.
Okay. Thank fucking God I have advantage.
Mm,
Because that first roll was a nat 1.
Oof.
He takes another um takes another 4 damage on top of the 8 that he took earlier.
All
So yeah,
right.
12 damage overall.
Sweet. You smack the Kapine all the shit back and forth. It almost wants to be dazed like a boxing match with a warhammer, but it shakes off your warhammer and it screeches out. The sound reverberating the very water around it, causing ripples. Um, and I do believe it is now his turn. The Kapine quickly lunges at you, Tyrum, and it's gonna try to grapple you. Roll me a strength or a dex.
What the fuck is my D20? Okay. Oh,
This is a large creature. It has advantage.
oh, okay.
Just let you know.
Okay. So that's a 19.
Wow, you just barely passed. I said it high and you still beat it. It okay. Uh the grapple misses as it slams down its antlers upon you. That is a 23 to hit.
Oh yeah, that hits.
You take 16 bludgeoning damage. Roll me a strength saving throw yet again.
Uh, this time it's no bueno. That is an 11 on the strength save.
You are knocked prone, sir. And as a bonus action, it is going to take its other hand that did not grapple you or attempt to grapple you, and it slams its talons into your armor. That
You can do
is a
multiple grapples?
well, no. It took one grapple as an attack, and then it used its second attack to use its antlers. It gets a bonus action for any animal that is prone to use a third talon attack.
Huh.
Yeah, I got
Yes.
lucky and hit the mud instead of hitting me.
Yeah, it did. And that was a 19 to hit, Tyrum. That's not even adding the.
It What do you mean it's not even adding the?
Yeah, I rolled a natural 19. It has a
So it's
plus
not a 19 to
7.
fucking hit.
I'm
Don't
just
don't
doing
don't disrespect me.
that!
Don't disrespect me.
Uh, I was still doing math in my head. Jesus. It is a
And
26
verbally.
to, it is a 26 to hit.
And accept the
No, it
damage.
doesn't hit. Yes, it hits.
Man, holy shit, what is it? 27?
You
19.
take
No,
a
it's a 19 on the die.
No,
What?
it's,
no, I
it,
was talking about your armor class.
No. I'm
27.
talking to Ron because he's like, it's a 19 to hit. That's before. No, it's 19 on the die.
I was wrong. Okay. If I roll you take 11 slashing damage, good sir, on top of the antler damage that you just took. And you can feel the weight of this capine smushing you into the mud. It screeches in your face like 2 inches away, and it just yells at you, Tyrum.
Hear him from the mud. When I get done with you, I will send you to meet her.
Ooh, ooh. As soon as you say this, the glow in one of its eyes dims and it looks up, it looks around, and then it looks back at you. The glow takes full effect yet again, and it looks pissed. Top of initiative.
So I am going to go ahead and use
Side
my.
note, Cade has been shooting at it. It just hasn't hit shit. I'm not gonna lie.
Wow.
You've heard 2 or 3 gunshots reverberate and just whiff. He's aiming specifically for the antlers.
Wow. I mean, wow. Okay. Cade's such a smart person. Anyway, so I'm just going to go ahead and use my bonus action to turn into that copper dragon wormling.
What's the critical rating on that, sir?
It is a 1.
The challenge rating. Okay. All right, here we go.
No. I'm talking about the dice.
What?
What?
You said you're wild shaping into the dragon, right?
Yes, I know. I
The
was being a
wormling?
smartass. Anyway, yes, I turn into the wormling, and I am going to use slowing breath on it. And I'm just going to say that I'm going to keep Tyrum out of the cone of the thing. The saving throw is 11. Pretty low.
What is my saving throw? Wisdom.
I DC dexterity 11. I'm bad.
Oh. It rolled a 12.
Nice. So I did nothing but blow on it. That is the end of my turn.
Michaelo, it is your turn, good sir.
Michaelo's gonna move like over here. And 35, 45. And he wants to be right behind it.
All right.
And he wants to slash directly at its antler
Yeah.
with his short sword.
Roll me to hit.
That's a nat 20.
Wow.
Michaelo, describe to me how you do this.
Michaelo kind of jumps up to get like level with its antler and just clean slices right at the antler for 20 damage.
Ooh.
The 20 damage cuts clean through that antler.
And Michaelo grabs the antler.
Hell yeah.
He goes, "Hey, Cade!"
Cade without missing a beat. Yes, you beautiful idiot. Yes, bring it here now. I need it, please. He's drooling at the mouth.
Michaelo goes, 20 gold.
Cade looks at you with a dead stare. I will feed you to him. Bring me the goddamn antler. You know what? No, fuck it. I'll give you the gold. Give me the antler. Bring it here now, Michaelo.
Deal!
Uh,
Just a fucking 20 gold. Let's fucking go.
you gotta bring it to him first, bud.
Yeah, I'm kind of like right there. He's probably mad at me because I just fucking chopped its antler
You
off.
chopped his antler off. The Capine screams out in anguish, shaking its head. When you cut the antler, the sword scraped on some of those necrotic black spikes that are
I'm also not done
sticking
with my
out of
turn,
its.
by the way. That was my first attack.
I know. I was just describing the scene. My bad. Go
Okay.
ahead.
Michael is gonna slash at the other antler.
No. Roll me to hit.
That's a 7. 8, actually.
No.
8.
I regret to inform you that it is still in fact no.
Yeah. And Michael is gonna like punch it.
He just fucking unarmed strike as a bonus action.
No, he doesn't. He actually misses. And then that's
Michaelo,
it.
you. All right. Ceras.
All right. So I want to what I want to do is Ceres is going to use her action to analyze these necrotic horns. Does she know of them? Like, is there any example that she would know of them?
Okay.
Ever read about something like it?
Roll me an investigation or a history. History
Okay,
to
it's
see
gonna
if you
be
would know, but an investigation
So,
to see if it reminds you.
it's
of
going. It would. I would like to do history because I've got artificer's lore as one of my
Yes.
traits. Okay, so for the history, that is a let's see, add twice your proficiency bonus. So that's a +5, so that's a +10.
Shit.
So that is a 21.
Ceres, you would know that this is a spell of some kind, and it was commonly referenced in old Asmodeus lore about a crown of madness being used to indoctrinate and enslave followers of Asmodeus. But
So I
that is
know.
from you would have heard of the crown of madness.
So I know that this is a crown of madness.
Yes. But you also know that it was referenced as a spell in the old lore.
Ah, okay. And then you want me to do an investigation past that for something else?
No. It was investigation or history. I was
Oh,
gonna tell
okay.
you
All
different
right.
things depending on which one you picked.
All right.
But you made the
So,
right choice with that fucking history. Jesus Christ.
yeah, what does Ceres know about the crown of madness?
That it is a spell that controls people and it is inherently evil in usage. Nobody that has any sort of positive, radiant, or holy affiliation would be able to use it. It is definitely for the chaotic and or evilly aligned.
So what Ceres can infer from this is that something evil or chaotically aligned put this crown of
Crown
madness
on
on this cupine. That
yes.
is somehow very intelligent, or maybe they're all very intelligent. I don't know. Ceres wouldn't know. uh, is there any like mention in her studies about um how it's like, can it be dispelled uh in a non-magical way, or
No, there is no mention of ever being dispelled outside of
oh,
the end of the story being Asmodeus's defeat.
okay, well, looks like we're doing a mercy killing today. Um,
That's what you think.
He said a mercy killing. Okay.
They're being infected by an evil crown that's driving them crazy. I'd call it a mercy with no hope of getting it off. I'd call it a mercy killing. All right. So with that, Ceres is going to use her interact with objects on Bucket to switch him to a force ballista. She's going to grab the top of the protector canister and shove it back down inside of Bucket's chassis. Grab the handle on the side, flipping his chassis over for the large force ballista um, uh, cannon on him. Uh, all right, so that's 2 force ballista shots that are gonna pop off at the Cupine.
Roll me to
Um,
hit.
Awesome. That is a hey baby. That is a dirty 20 to hit
That's disgusting.
a and a 24 to hit.
No, the 24 doesn't hit. Yeah, it hits.
No. Yeah.
No,
All
it
right.
hits. It hits.
And okay, and it is then pushed 10 feet away, and it takes 3.
Does that mean that I go with it, or did it
Nine,
lose its
10.
grip on me because it got pushed?
It wasn't grappling you. It was only scratching you, and it is now not staring you down over top of you.
It takes 22 force damage
Oof.
Ooh.
and gets pushed 10 feet away from the cannons.
Yummy.
So,
It was
What if
here.
you?
It is.
What if you fell back on Michaelo?
Yeah, I was gonna say. I think I'm gonna
Kinda.
make it. I'm gonna make it stumble over Michaelo. I'll roll the.
Sorry, Michaelo.
What do I have to roll?
Roll me a dex, and if it fails its dex, it's gonna fall. So if you pass the save, you won't take any damage. If you fail the save, you are gonna take bludgeoning
Well, that's
damage.
a 21. So
Well, you passed.
There we go.
You passed, and it passed. So it started to stumble over you, Michaelo, but it caught itself and is now squaring off with you. You moved out of the way. I'm just gonna move you there for symmetricalness or whatever. Um, you did get crushed by the angry Capine. And on that note, I'm gonna do something real quick. Yep. Damn. Okay. Um, the start of this round, after being shot with fourth ballistas, as Cade circles around the Capine, he makes his way to this small part of moss so that he can have a one-on sight with it, and he is going to unload a shot into this bitch. The Capine takes one vicious bullet and it ricochets off of one shoulder up until like grazing its ear. It he rolled a 20. And Cade begins readying his next action, but the Capine, taking this at the top of its initiative, is going to use its boss action and rampage. It starts
No.
flailing around in all directions, and all 3 of you, Michaelo, Tyrum, and Luna, roll me a dexterity save or take 1d10 of bludgeoning plus 2d8 of slashing. It is throwing its wings, its antlers, its talons.
I
It's
am not
screeching out
even
in pain.
joking. I got another 21.
That is insane.
I got a 15.
Okay. Tyrum? And roll me with a disadvantage because, you're prone.
It doesn't get any lower than what I got, so just give me my damage.
You take 5 bludgeoning and you take 9 slashing. You're still prone. The other 2, you whiffed away. You managed to dodge out of its way before it started flailing super hard.
Dodging.
And then it composes itself and flies. It beats its wings to lift itself off the ground, and it flies directly at you, Luna. And it is gonna roll to grapple you.
Oh boy. Let me see. Go ahead.
just think I'm doing this wrong. Jesus Christ. Roll me a dex or a strength save.
17 for strength.
Well, you pass. So the talons come closing in on you as it attempts to grapple you. And then you hold it off with your bare hands to keep
Hold
its
on.
talon
I'm
from.
a dragon, sir. I'm a
Oh,
medium-sized creature. I'm not as big as it, but I am medium.
you hold it off with your bare claws, and uh you keep its talons from closing on you like a bear trap. It is then going to use its bonus action to scratch at Tyrum on the ground once again with its talons. That was a 17 to hit.
Yeah, you can take that and shove it up your ass.
Sound really upset for somebody that's in the mud. That is the end of the Capine's turn. Actually, no, that's not the end.
What
And
do you
after
mean?
it scratches, it's going to use its movement to fly.
Oh.
It's going to use the rest of its movement to fly straight up. It is now 60 feet in the sky.
So like, do you have to do opportunity attack for me since it's right there in front of my face, or?
No, yeah, you get your opportunity attack. That's fine.
Okay, cool.
Looks like Tyrum gets one too.
Does a 15 hit?
It does not.
Damn. Okay.
Y'all figure its AC out yet?
Probably 18.
Interesting, guys. Luna, you're how did you try to attack it?
I tried to bite it.
You chomp up as it takes flight, but you just barely miss. You get a couple of tail feathers as it flies up.
So this is top of the initiative now.
Top of initiative.
All right, so I'm going to use acid breath on this thing. You have to succeed it says a DC of 11 dexterity. I'm sorry, dexterity saving throw of 11, or take 18 damage. If you succeed on it, you take half as much damage.
Well, it rolled a 10, so
Yeah, so you take 18 damage for this turn.
it screeches out as you breathe acid into its face.
And that will be well, hold on. I'm going to fly 60 feet in the air and meet it head to head. And that will be the end of my turn.
Yeah, I imagine you flew up there before breathing on it.
No, I can shoot straight at it. So it says...
it's a...
Oh, no, wait, never mind. It said 20-foot line, so if I was looking straight up, that wouldn't work. So I flew up, then I spit it in your face.
Yeah. Hey, Josh, weird question. How much HP does that copper dragon have, just for shits and gigs?
It has 22.
Oh, you weren't supposed to tell me. Thanks for that, bud.
I mean, I didn't tell you what its armor class was. I just told you how much health was. Ron, you already know this. I sent this shit to you.
Yeah, but I'm not paying attention to your stuff. I'm trying not to peek. I'm trying to keep it classy. But,
Whatever.
it's okay, because you're the only one up there with it.
Mm-hmm.
Next in initiative, Michaelo.
Realistically, how far can someone throw Michaelo if he's in his shell? 60 feet, rule of cool.
I don't know if anybody's strong enough to throw. How much does he weigh? Hold up, how much does he weigh?
I wouldn't say that much.
No, you're a turtle. You are a what?
With a shell.
A 6-foot massive organism. How much do you think,
I'm not
Michaelo?
I'm not 6 foot. I'm not 6 foot.
How tall are you?
Turtles are considered medium.
Yeah, but medium can be pretty big.
I would say Michaelo is pretty fit. He's not fat.
How much does he weigh, good sir?
I don't know.
Come up with a number. That's somewhat accurate.
150.
Oh, Michaelo's a lot smaller than I thought he was. Okay, cool. I don't know if someone's throwing 150 pounds 60 feet straight up, but
I mean, I'm just thinking.
Unless you got some cool team up ideas, but y'all gotta role play that shit in.
All I'm saying is, if you can go 60 feet up, you'll definitely go 60 feet down.
Yeah, I'm not worried about that.
No, okay.
I have
You should
Lightfall
be.
or Slowfall.
Ah, that's right.
Ah,
That's right. You're a monk. That's right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
that's kind of reminded me
All
about
of
that.
my
'Cause I was
things
gonna
that
do something
do
different.
all of the things I have that do shoves only go like 10 feet.
I mean, don't you have a gun that could shoot it right out of the air? I mean, doesn't a couple of you? No, two of you, Cade and Ceras. Yeah.
We can shoot things like I have force ballista, which when it hits, you're pushed 5 feet away. So if he wants to get hit with the full damage of like multiple force ballistas, then sure. But uh,
Uh,
hold on a minute.
Michaelo walks up to Tyrum and kind of taps him on his shoulder.
Pyramus leg in the mud.
He kind of kneels down and taps him on his shoulder.
What?
Think you could throw me up there?
Hiram looks up into the sky. You want me to try to throw you up there?
Yeah, I'll be on my shell, and then when you throw, I'll jump off your hand with my feet, extending the throw.
Ooh,
I mean,
fastball special.
Okay, but it's gonna take me about 12 seconds to get up there, you know.
But you think it's possible?
Uh, Anything is possible. We shoot magic out of our hands.
Michaelo goes in his shell, and he waits for Tyrum.
Oh, is it my turn now?
Um,
No, it's Ceras.
Yeah, it is Ceres' turn. Um,
All right. So 60 feet in the air. So from my position, that's like 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. So let's say it's a 60 by 60. That means the hypotenuse is
Hey yo.
60 and 60. That means it's like 70 something feet away. Good thing. Let me check a range of something. And okay, yeah, 120 feet. Sweet. It's gonna be a firebolt and once again two force ballistas. So that is going to be a okay. Well, 12 to hit.
no, it does not.
All right. Okay, we're re-rolling this one with a luck point.
Yeah,
And that is a 17 to hit
it hits.
Mmm.
and a 16 to hit.
It does not hit.
Oh! All right, one force ballista hits, and it gets knocked up in the air another 5 feet. And it
is-
takes 16 damage. Oh my god.
Hell yeah! It
Ooh.
screeches out in pain. It did not like that.
Mm. Ceres
Yeah.
is then going to with by let me check this real quick. All right. Can I use as a react? So this spell is it takes one reaction. Can I instead use my bonus action to cast it?
What's the spell?
Shield.
Yes, I will. I will allow that.
All right. Yeah, she's gonna cast shield on herself because she's Ceres is kind of quaking in her boots right now, seeing this giant, like obviously controlled by chaotic evil demon, fucking crazy Asmodeus shit. She is going to cover herself just a little bit.
I respect it. I respect it.
All right, and that is the end. Well, let's see your positioning. Should we change this up? Um, you know what? Ceres and Bucket, because our range is good. We're just gonna we're just gonna try and get out of range as much as possible. And also the turret back that the little puck all the way back
Yeah.
here as well.
Damn, Ceres, you are so far.
Yeah,
Good
Ceres is
thing
safe.
all of my
Ceres is super
spells
safe.
have like 120 foot. Let's see, firebolt is 120 feet. Force ballista is 120 feet. We're
Sniper from afar.
we're solid. All right, that's it.
Tyrum, it is your turn.
Tyrum gets up.
Respected.
And then he let me see. Tyrum is going to cast Hunter's Mark on his Cupine.
Okay.
And that is Tyrum's turn.
Cade aims, he steadies his hand as he lets off another shot, piercing the Kipine's wing. It screeches out in pain, but it's focused now on the only other avian predator in the sky. I mean, who would be foolish enough, especially after its antlers have been attacked, to try to fight this legendary beast in its natural turf?
A
That's
young
silly.
dragon.
That's silly. The Kipine is going to make both of its attacks on you, Joshua, starting with does a 17 hit.
Yes.
You take 20 slashing damage.
You said
Does
20?
yes. I
Okay.
rolled another 17. You take
Okay.
an additional 7 bludgeoning damage.
Wonderful.
And if I'm not mistaken, that knocks you out of your dragon state, does it not?
Absolutely.
And you needed that to fly.
Mm-hmm.
So you're gonna
What goes
fall.
up must come down.
You're gonna fall 60 feet now, bud, and roll me 6d6.
All right. Ceres, as a reaction, is going to cast Featherfall.
Woo.
Josh, you got lucky once.
Wunderbar.
I knew that would come in handy. I am
It
so
really-
glad I prepared that fucking spell.
Oh, man. Ceres, how do you cast Featherfall?
So, of course, Ceres has to wait for him to get into range. So, as he is falling, as the hypotenuse shrinks, she waits for him to be within 60 feet. And then she grabs her her needle, and as he's falling, she frantically knits, like she sews a like a pair of like a little parachute with like bells hanging from it, and it's just like a crocheted parachute looking thing. And then she like holds her needle out with a little ball on the end of it, and it shoots straight towards his back and like attaches around him with yarn. It just strings around him, and the parachute, which is comically small and covered in bells, kind of inflates up to a very large size.
Well, thanks to math, Josh, you fall almost all the way down to the bottom. And right as the tip of your nose is about to eat shit in the mud, you feel the parachute. You didn't die. Because we were only 60 feet up. And I think mathematically that means 60 feet would be on the ground.
So, as I'm falling, I'm just shouting, oh, and then just face into the mud.
Kate calls out, maybe you should not do that next time. That didn't look fun at all.
Luna sticks her finger up into the sky.
You hear Cade laughing in the distance. Cade makes
The
his
hand
way.
goes down towards Cade.
Cade also ends up jumping through the mud or through the water. Um, I do believe that is top of initiative.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Cade makes his way over to you, Luna, right as you hit the ground, and he stands. Yeah, he's gonna stand right where he's at. Oi, Michaelo, give me the antler. And then he hollers back over towards Ceras. And we need to leave. You seem to have the right idea, but you're going the wrong way. He looks back at Tyrum. And how you holding up, champ? That didn't look fun at all.
Tyrum ignores Cade.
Cade puts his hand out to help you up.
He is already up.
Yeah, I'm already up.
Damn, I forgot. I apologize. Cade,
So, go ahead.
yeah. The Capine is still 60 feet in the sky, guys.
Mm-hmm. So I'm gonna, as a druid now, I'm going to use call lightning of the third level, and it says here a dexterity saving throw. When you cast lightning bolt flash down each creature, its feet must make a dexterity. Okay, so what's the dex saving throw? 14. You have to make a dex saving throw of 14.
I rolled a 14 exactly, and he's got a +3 to Zach deck, so 17. That's kind of funny.
Okay, so you should just say 17, correct? You're
Guys,
fine then.
I have to read the dice and then add the modifier because I'm special.
Stop it. Just stop being special.
Yeah, let me fix my. Yeah, you're right. Not bad.
Mm-hmm.
Gonna geek.
And I'm going to move away like I did, and that will be the end of my turn.
Did you move?
Yes, I did move.
Okay, cool. Michaelo.
Michaelo's gonna pop his head out the shell and look at Tyrum and say, "Are we gonna kill this thing?"
Tyrum looks back at him. I said, give me 12 seconds.
Michaelo stays there and pops his head back in.
You gonna ready in action?
Yeah, I'm gonna ready action.
Sweet. Ceras,
Yeah.
it is your turn.
I think Ceras is gonna just do the old tried and true and make the same attack she did last time. Does a natural 20 hit, baby?
No.
Baby, natural 20.
No.
Be right.
No.
13 doesn't hit, and a
Yes.
15. Does a 15
Does not
hit?
hit. Does not.
All right. So we're gonna roll our damage for our natural 20. That is a 8 and a 2, 8, 9, 10, doubled. So that is 20
20
force damage, and it gets pushed 5 more feet in the air. I think is it from what I see, it's Tyrum is standing strong. He's got his shield up and spear ready, looking at this thing, right?
Yeah, he's kind of just pointing his spear at it now.
All right.
He's basically goading it. He's telling it to come at him.
And Michaelo's chilling. Cade is running towards the exit.
No, Kate is still trying to get that fucking antler from that stupid ass turtle.
Okay.
Michael is
And then-
Michael is trying to get thrown.
And all right. I think what Ceras is gonna do is probably just. It doesn't look like they're gonna leave. So if they do look like they're bugging out, Ceras is just going to run the opposite direction. She might be separated, but it's better than staying with this thing.
This
So.
thing.
Yeah. So that Ceres is gonna end her turn there.
And Tyrum stands there menacingly.
Hiram grabs Michaelo, and he begins to spin as if as an Olympian would doing his discus throw, and he continues to spin and spin and spin and spin, gaining more centrifugal force each spin, and he's gonna fucking twirl it up and release it at eh, what would this be? An improvised fucking weapon?
So the way I'm gonna do this,
Uh-huh.
Tyrum, I have one single question, and that is how far do you think you could throw 150 pounds? Honestly, you're a well trained paladin for a long time.
He's also the
I really,
strongest person here.
he is the strongest
I
person here.
am physically the
Depends. I think
So,
that depends.
what
but
is
okay.
no what is your strength modifier? Is
Yeah,
it a
we can
plus 3 or plus
calculate
4?
this.
it's a +3.
All right. So what I'm gonna do is you're gonna have an athletics check. And since Michaelo is jumping off of your hands, it's for long jump. It's you move 10 feet in a row, and you can jump as many feet as your strength uh, modifier. So if he's got a +3, it's 30 feet, something like that. You roll me an athletics and pass, and Michaelo is gonna burn all his movement,
Hmm.
and also roll me an athletics to not miss. Michaelo will not have any movement on his turn, on his next turn.
It's
You got to roll higher than a 13 at least.
I
It's a
got a
15.
17 on athletics.
My roll was a 15 for athletics.
Well, Michaelo, I will allow this. Tyrum's going to launch you.
Fuck yeah.
If
Mm.
does this count as an attack for Tyrum? Question mark.
This would be an improvised action, yeah.
Improvised attack? Question mark.
I thought this was be counted as a throw.
You're not really doing. I don't. Yeah, I was going to say you're
Nah,
just tossing them up there. I don't know if you're going to really do
I'm,
any damage with that.
I'm
Should
Are
still
you trying to
grasping.
be
get?
in action.
Wait, are you trying to get like bludgeoning damage off of throwing him up there?
I mean, I did use Hunter's Mark.
That's a fair point.
Well, all right. Here's what we're gonna do. You two take a timeout and decide who's gonna do the damage. Whoever does the damage gets to roll
It's
for it.
Michaelo.
I mean, yeah, Michaelo pops out and punches him, he gets the damage. But if
It's
Tyrum is just launching the turtle shell Mario style, Tyrum gets the damage.
well, Michaelo is dismounting from my hand, so it would be Michaelo, I guess, because you're going up there. Are you staying in your shell, or are you just
I was planning on punching him in the face,
Yeah.
bringing him
Oh
down.
yeah, so speedball special up there with fucking Dragon Fist. I got it.
yeah?
Michaelo, roll me to hit.
Does this count? Can I also? Is this a help action as well
Yeah, I'd say so.
for Michaelo?
That's
Michaelo, you
a
get the help
15 to hit.
It does not hit. What does the help action do? That gives him advantage on his next ability score check, right? Or attack.
It gives him. I don't know what fucking action. Hold on. Help. Assist an ability check. Choose one of your. When you take the help action, you do following a check or attack roll.
All right, yep. So you've got Migalo, you've got advantage, so roll again.
Okay. Yeah, it's a 15 still.
Yeah, no.
What a waste.
Tyrum, you fucking spin pitch Michaelo up there. He does the entire Superman pose and just it whiffs. The Capine watches you as you go up, Michaelo, and come back down. How does your feather fall work?
I So Michaelo's punches miss, but does Michaelo's
Yes.
body miss?
Yes.
Does I would I would assume if I'm going in a straight line, I'm gonna fucking hit him.
Yeah, but you missed because you went to punch him. Tyrum got you up there. You missed the swing, big dog.
I'm imagining at the apex of your ascension, you just,
Like you
you just
rotate your
whiffed
body.
him.
You're
You
trying to
whiffed him.
cock back, and it changes your center of mass, and you just spin out.
Mhm. And then
Okay.
you just feather fall back down
How much damage am I gonna take from falling?
from feather fall.
He's 60
He
feet up.
doesn't have
It's-
feather. You don't have featherfall, do you? You said something
Well,
else.
well,
He said he
how
did.
much damage am I gonna take? And then I can
roll
calculate
me,
it based
roll,
off that.
Roll me 6d6.
6d6.
Yep, it's 1d6 per 10 foot of falling.
It's just the normal dice. It's 5, 6,
Oh
4.
God!
6, 4, 1.
26 damage?
How much did you say?
26? 5, 6, 4, 5, 6, 1. 4, 1. 6, 4.
It's no more than 36 is what he's taking.
Yeah.
So 36. So I only take 6 damage.
Wow.
What is this effect?
Yeah.
It says you can
How
use
does
your
that-
reaction when you fall to reduce any falling damage you take by 30.
God
Wow.
damn!
Okay.
Then
Then you don't
Well,
take any.
the-
Then you don't take any damage because you rolled
Yeah.
well under 36.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Congratulations, you land on your feet like a champ.
Michaelo kind of does like the little the little gymnastics move. Like he puts his hands up.
Raises his hands up in the air.
You still
And-
missed.
Give me the antler, Jesus Christ!
Listen, Cade. Practice makes perfect. That was only the first practice. All right. Eventually, we're gonna get it. Where's my gold?
You see Cade's forehead. The vein is the size of the fucking Capine's antler
His
at this point.
fur fucking
Ceras,
the veins so hard. Yeah.
It is your turn, sweetheart.
All right. Ceras is gonna go ahead and once again make the same set of attacks. Actually, how many? Oh, Bucket has 5 charges. Yeah, Bucket's out.
Yep. I knew it was coming. Yes.
All right, so that is a. Ah, shit. What's my score on my goddamn fucking firebolt? That's a +5, so that's a 19 to hit with a firebolt
It's
and a that just doesn't hit. All right,
No.
so it's a hit with the firebolt, and that does 1d10 fire damage. And that is 9 fire damage.
Ooh. The Capine screeches out, and it's go time, Simon. You've been shooting at this thing the whole time. It's gonna make a beeline for you. Straight to you, Ceras. It's gonna use all of its movement to fly straight to you.
Come on! What's its
As
movement? It's like
its
70
movement is-
feet in the air now. Come on!
It's got 80 feet of flying speed.
Ah.
And it comes crashing down. And since it moved 80 feet in your direction, it is first of all going to make a talon attack as it swoops in very viciously. That is a 17 to hit.
That certainly hits.
You take 11 slashing damage, and off the inertia of his attack, you gotta roll me a strength, bud.
Oh no! Oh, please be good. That's a nat 20, baby. That's a nat
Ooh.
fucking 20. Oh, thank God.
Well, with that ability wasted, you're not knocked prone. However, it screeches out and it's going to make its second attack. It is going to use its antlers. And
No,
that is a dirty 20 to hit.
that certainly hits.
You take 18 bludgeoning damage. Roll me another strength
Oh, please,
as
for
it
the love of
as
God!
it as it lands in front of you, Ceras. It's towering
Sorry,
over you.
you
You
said
are
18 right here. 1, 2, 3,
yeah, 18 off the headbutt.
15. All right, and now it's standing over me, and I
You did
got
you
a
you roll me a
13.
strength?
No, sorry. That's a 13 on the die, a 12 total.
You did not pass your save, Ceras. You are knocked prone, and the party has
Mm,
left this member by themselves. Ah,
oh no.
Well,
the not good
we
in
didn't
this.
leave her by herself. She ran away.
Same difference.
Optimal repositioning, you mean?
Optimal
Yeah,
repositioning.
optimal for the Capine.
Yeah.
And since you are now prone, it is going to use its bonus action to make another talon attack.
God
That is a
damn.
19 to hit.
That hits.
Is Ceras
You
dead?
take, and I hope not. You take 8 more slashing damage.
Oh, thank God.
And Tyrum, you hear a ringing in your head. It pierces your mind louder than ever. And all you hear is, if not you, then them. And you see it make eye contact with you as its eyes glow the purplish aura, and then it looks down at Ceras. Top of initiative. You all hear Kade scream out, "No, Ceras!" He's not taking this well.
No, I don't imagine he would. You know. So I'm gonna take this opportunity to move my distance as far as I can. Do. That is 30 right there. And then I'm going to use my last tier 3 spell for Call Lightning.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, which would be 14 to survive that. Let me know if you do.
You said roll what?
14, dexterity.
I rolled a natural 20.
Fuck you.
Love you, buddy.
And I do nothing, and I sit there and watch what happens.
Michaelo.
So if I dash, I add 30,
You double your movement speed.
double it. Okay,
Your
Michaelo is
movement
gonna
is
use his action to dash all the way over here, and he's gonna use his bonus action to punch this Capine in the face.
roll me to hit.
That is a 21.
It hits.
And Michael is gonna fucking punch it in its face and say, "Leave her alone."
It screeches out as you punch it in its beak. How much damage does it do?
It does 10 damage.
Hell yeah.
Ceres is seeing as this Cupine is like literally goring her on the ground as Michaelo is punching it in the face. The world goes into slow motion. She's seeing her life flash before her eyes.
No.
She's looking. There is she thinks to herself, "Oh, this might be the end, but I do not feel anger for you, Cupine. For like me, you are also controlled by forces beyond yourself." And she's just the claw marks rip across her chest as she sees Michaelo punch it in the face, and a slight spark of hope of staying alive is in her heart.
Ooh, did you pass your death save?
Mm, I'm not down. I'm just getting gored.
Oh, oh, I see.
You know, I had a lot of temp HP.
Is there
But
anything else you
it's not looking good though. So
Lastly, that leaves Tyrum.
Tyrum is gonna move 30 feet. His whole movement speed. But before he does that, he looks over at Cade and says, "You all need to get Ceras and get out of here. Leave the bird to me." And then he's gonna get over here and then tell Luna the exact same thing. He's gonna say, "The bird wants me. He doesn't want any of you. Leave."
Luna turns and looks at Tyrum and goes, "We're not leaving anyone behind. We're taking this thing together."
He chimes in. Yeah, for once I'm with the wild man. Can't seem to be wanting to turn my back on you lot. He kind of mumbles under his breath, Tira, but you can read lips. You see it. You're starting to grow on me.
Do you want Ceres to die?
Kate chuckles. Oh, I'm not done fighting yet.
Because you're playing the backfield.
oh,
Well,
Ceres can't even scream.
Yeah.
God damn. He said Ceres is
Tyrum.
dying and you're fucking still back there? What the fuck are you doing?
He's
Stupid
last in
fucking
initiative,
hyena.
guys! He's last in initiative!
Man, I feel like he should be cackling right now.
I'm not close enough for that to do anything. Tyrum, is
Luna,
that the
you
end of
need
your
to
turn?
go.
I'm sorry, what did you say, Tyrum?
I said you need go.
No.
I can handle this bird. Just go.
We'll support you. We're not leaving.
Fuck is this Captain America ass bullshit?
No.
It's Mr. Survivor's Guilt himself. You think he's gonna leave now?
oh my god, yeah.
Tyrum bangs his shield with his and he gets the bird's attention. You want me? Come and get me. I'm right here.
And as you say that, Cade comes running from the other side. You see him whiff past you as he mumbles something under his breath. By the seven winds, I hope this still works. And a brief misty smoke shrouds Cade as he steps behind the he teleports behind the owl bear. All right, you furry bitch, let's get this over with. And he draws his sword. He is going to make one sword attack. It did not hit. He drew his sword and it got stuck in the sheath. He looks down at it. He looks back up at it. He's very worried. And he's also going to yank on it a couple more times. And then he starts laughing. Sneak attack. And he is going to do an additional. How many sneak attack points do I get for this? The fucker, where'd it go?
He said, "From downtown."
Sneak attack 4d6. Cade finally yanks his sword out of the sheath and it slashes across, doing 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 damage. 15 slashing damage. He slashes the back of the Kipine as its head turns 180 towards you, Tyrum. And then you hear it ring out in your head for the last time. It's too late. I gave you the chance. It's them now. And It is going to use both of its actions to make two grab attacks, one with each leg. Michaelo and Ceras. Ceras, who is prone, you have disadvantage. Roll me a dex or a
Wait,
strength.
so I went down by it attacking me,
Yeah, the
and
antlers
then
knocked you
it
prone.
right, and then it was
All of
I
initiative.
I didn't go after it attacked me.
Um,
Am I tripping or?
no, I mean you gave your little monologue, but I guess you didn't actually do anything.
Oh,
Oh,
I didn't realize it was my.
yeah, when you did that, it was your turn.
I got a
Oh,
13, by the way.
you think I can take
Okay.
my turn?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay,
I'll let
so
you slip it in there.
I think maybe Ceres' turn starts a little late. She's gonna get her crawler, her Eldritch Cannon to move 10 feet to here between Bucket and Michaelo, and it's going to attempt to shoot an Eldritch Blast. It's gonna attempt to shoot a Force Ballista, and
Uh-huh.
that is a 18 to hit,
It hits.
and it's going to move it 5 feet away. Damn it. Yeah. Um, and
Fuck.
you know what? Ceres is gonna go ahead and use her full action to disengage.
Oh, you're still prone.
That's movement, right?
To get up, yeah.
All right, so she's going to use what is it? 5 feet of movement? How much movement does it take?
Ooh, 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 ooh. Half your movement speed to stand up.
Half my movement speed. Well, that's a lot of nothing. Uh, so Ceres now has uh 13 feet of movement speed. Um, and yeah, she's gonna use her action to disengage and 5, 10, 15. And then I guess Bucket will go here, and that's it.
All right. Well, then I am going to change the Kipon's attack. Watching you scurry away as it just took a force ballista to the side, it is going to use 20 feet of movement to attempt to grapple you and Bucket. Both of
Oh,
you roll
at the
me
same
dex.
time.
Yeah, one per
This is
claw.
foul. This is
Roll
foul.
with disadvantage because honestly, this thing's just a little bit under being two sizes bigger than you.
All right, that's a 4 for Bucket.
Oh, the claws grip Bucket's platform as the platform starts to crack between the pressure of its talons. The other one
And that
lunging
is
at you.
certainly, that is probably going to be, oh my, a 5 and a natural 20. Excellent.
Wow.
Yeah,
While
5, 6, 7.
all
That's a 7 in total.
while all hope seemed like you were gonna get away, a glimpse of greatness in your future, you feel the talons they close around your waist, Ceres, as you and Bucket are now
Oh,
grappled by the Kipine, and then it takes you up straight into the air.
no
You are
shot.
now you are now 60 feet. Tyrum, you hear it burning into your head. Follow me if you want your friend back. And the Kipine begins taking flight away.
Oh,
Oh,
20, so yeah, we got another 10 feet of movement. Yeah, it's taken off. It's got Ceres and Bucket in its handsies. I'm trying to do this right.
Before it like jumps up, can Michaelo like jump on the like bucket and hold
Um,
on?
do you have a reaction that would allow you to do something like that?
Um,
All right, so it moved 20 feet to get to you, Ceres, and then it used 60 feet to get where you are.
I don't think so. I have parry,
I don't think so.
deflect missile, opportunity attack. Oh wait, it would. I would get an opportunity attack.
You would get an opportunity attack, but it is at disadvantage because it has two of your colleagues grappled.
Okay.
It's got two human meat shields. Well, it's got one no meat shield and one bucket.
Hmm.
I vote that we end it here if this is where the combat is ending.
It is.
um.
Yeah.
14.
All right.
It does not hit.
Damn it. Michaelo slashes at its leg, but it didn't
Okay.
hit.
I'm not gonna get Cade, and Cade missed too. Cade drew his other sword only to miss. Motherfucker. And as it flies off into the distance, Cade is gonna take one last shot, only for the bullet to not even get close. That, my friends, is where we will end tonight, with Ceres being kidnapped.
Damn it!
Oh my god.
I'm not gonna lie, y'all were fucking that Capine up. I won't even hold you. I gave him hella health, and y'all still did a shit ton of damage.
For metagaming, how much health does it have left?
I'm not fucking telling you. Sorry.
What if I roll a nat 20 right now?
I'd still not tell you anything.
Wow, that's crazy.
Is it? What does Michaelo know about Capines?
That they were just right in front of him.
That is it. That is what your nat 20 got you. It was right in front of you just a moment ago.
So can I roll for that?
Oh my
No,
god. No, he's
Josh,
not gonna
no.
tell
That
anybody.
was joking.
Yeah.
Damn.
Rose.
So are you going first, Jay?
Yeah.
I'll do nets.
Rose. Map is cool. The goblins and the hobgoblin were interesting. Bud to see how this Capine and everything unfolds. Thorn, I wasn't a major fan of combat. Um, that's yeah.
Fan of what?
I wasn't really just because it was not. I don't know. I didn't really get to do much, and like that's between just roles and just didn't really feel like there was a whole lot of window of opportunity, I guess. Um, yeah, yeah, but that's that's pretty much it.
Rose to slicing that antler off the first try with a
Nat
nat
20 really
20.
did it.
Yeah, that was awesome. That was awesome.
I need that antler.
Bud to getting Ceras back, and possibly trying the throwing thing again. Thorn, I didn't fucking hit it in the midair. That really fucking sucked. Because the whole setup was so perfect. Only to miss. Oh my god, that sucked.
I thought if it makes you feel any better, I had something cool planned if you actually punched it.
Oh man, it was gonna be so cool.
Yeah, it was.
But Bud to trying that again if it
Yeah.
ever comes up again.
Rose to the creativity. I'm sorry, Rose to the creativity in this session, and also Rose to Josh for mauling all the goblins and
Oh
hobgoblins.
my
Oh my
god,
god.
that
He
was
eats so many
monstrous.
goblins.
That was ridiculous.
That was very entertaining and awesome to see. So big roses to you guys. I apologize for not addressing that earlier.
Gotta love them death rolls. Was that it, Ryan?
Yeah, that was it. That was it for me.
All right. So
Wait. No thorns, Ryan? Nothing you didn't like? Anything you think could have, maybe gone a little bit smoother?
I said my thorn. It was not
It
hitting.
was just missing?
Yeah, it was just missing. Oh man, it should have been so cool, and then it wasn't.
It was different.
so Bud to seeing how we're going to be getting Ceras back, assuming that Ceras doesn't get murdered later on. Rose to the fact that okay, so like the setup to me was like, oh, we had all these trash mobs and we're just fucking blowing through them, and then all of a sudden the boss creature comes out of fucking nowhere, and he said, roll for initiative again. I'm like, oh, I love it. Because it's like, okay, we just burned through. Yeah, I mauled a couple of guys, but everyone easily killed all of the goblins that they were encountering. Though my favorite personal kill was when Tyrum walked up to the sleeping fucking goblin and just said, "Stab, twist, and extract." I was like, yes, this needs to happen. We're not sparing people. We did it once. We're not doing it again.
Coming from the guy who the very first combat ripped the spine out.
Oh, that's what I'm saying, and then all of a sudden we left one person alive, and we're not doing that. We're not doing that because apparently it's going to bite me in the ass. I'm not taking any chances anymore.
Metagaming,
oh,
you
yeah.
don't know about it.
Oh yeah, I forgot. Ceras left a note saying "Luna, Luna, Luna."
I didn't really have an actual thorn. I did like how when I decided to challenge it alone, Ron definitely was like, yeah, what goes up definitely will come down. And again, kudos, absolute rose to Sarah / Simon for fucking saving my skin. Because that was gonna hurt.
Yeah,
and now I feel like I owe a fucking huge debt to Ceras now.
Yeah, that's 60 damage.
It was currently flying away.
Bro, I would have been dead. No, 60, just dead. Head first.
I love that Josh was just like, I'm going to do this, and whatever happens, happens. And then when happens almost happened, you would have been writing me a new character sheet if Ceras wasn't ready. I'm pretty sure a fall that kills you is an insta-death. There is no
it's just death.
If something does over double your total health, it's instant death.
Mm-hmm.
That's instant deaths are if something does more damage than your twice your total health. So,
you might have lived.
Maybe.
You had to roll some death saves.
Big Rose. For hitting so much, the dice were on my side for most of that. It was really awesome. Big Rose for it's already been said, but the creativity was great. Big Rose for Ron for allowing someone to throw somebody 60 feet. Bud, I'm looking forward to see what's going on next. I guess my only thorn is like I thought it was a little confusing in the beginning where it's like, so were we actually in combat when there was a goblin just like running out of the water and smacking Michaelo? Like, you
Yeah, it
know,
was it was supposed to be like little like guerrilla warfare tactics. I was trying to go for like a hit run, gotta look forward.
yeah.
Michaelo was more
Um,
confused. He was like, "Why? Like, what are these
I
little
was like,
names
why is
again?"
this goblin getting like 3 attacks in for free? Like, I know it's not doing anything, and it's just a goblin, but
Fucking pot shots.
I mean,
Michaelo was
it's
tanking
just a
them shits.
goblin. Yeah, he was tanking him. Um, I have one question. Um, so Ceres has 150 pounds of cast iron inside their bag of holding.
Right.
Ceres also has a 50-foot rope.
Okay.
They're carrying Ceres away, and she's struggling. If she sticks her entire upper body inside of the bag of holding, ties all 150 pounds of the cast iron together with the rope, and then ties the other end to the cupine's like leg, and then turns the bag of holding inside out, would an extra 150 pounds matter to this cupine?
No. This
That's what
is
I
this
thought.
is a this is a large
This is a
avian
large.
predator.
It's a large avian predator. I think the light ass gnome and the
In the
reasonably
bag of
light
the
machine.
bag of trash.
Yeah, like the extra 150 pounds. All right, that's it.
I feel like this is a mystical beast that eats bears for fun, you know.
Yeah, a bear's gonna weigh more than all of Sarah's this 150 pounds and bucket combined.
Man, we did a lot of damage to it too, apparently.
Is this a actual creature in D&D, or did you make this one up, Ron?
I actually found a homebrew story for it and wanted to use it because I
Oh,
figured it'd
okay.
be fun to do a little bit of monster hunting. But
Hey Ron, what challenge level was that thing?
Checking out.
all
Later,
right,
y'all.
man. Safe
See
travels. It's
ya.
a
Later.
challenge level
I
5.
will need the safe travel
Damn.
to get to my bed.
Huh?
Mm-hmm. He said safe
It
trip.
says safe travels. I said I will need that to get to my bed. I
We
appreciate
love you, sweetheart. We love you. Go.
Bye,
You just
guys.
making
Bye,
that number
buddy.
up, Ron?
No, I'm not. I have an actual legit stat block that I'm using. Uh,
Okay. Okay.
this
Is there
I,
a smaller
I
variant of it?
there's a different variant of this stat block, but I mean, I still think that'd be outside of your challenge level. Until you become like
I
a
said
higher.
smaller. So the reason I said smaller, right, is because that's a full grown one, right? So obviously I can't turn into a full
Yeah,
grown
this isn't
dragon.
gonna be like the dragons where there's wyverns and
Right, well,
young.
there's smaller variants and everything like that. Not even just the dragons either, because there's a larger version of a crocodile, and there's a larger version of the snake.
Put it like this. Uh, this might be a monster that you can transform into you when you're like level 20, when you get all that
Mm,
good druid buff stuff. But
that's what that kind of creature is. Damn, we were doing pretty solid damage to it.
yeah, you want me to be honest? You
Yes.
bear
No,
you bear you never mind.
We
You did
barely
good.
did anything.
No, that's not what I was gonna
well,
say. You
I'm just
scratched
saying
a
they
percentage.
still they still they, we this is ongoing. You can't let us know what that health is.
I wasn't. I almost did. I'm not going to.
Well, come
But
on, Simon. You can't try to protect him now. He baited me. Why not let me bait him?
it was a good attempt,
Yeah,
Josh. I almost gave in. Uh, well,
If
gentlemen,
Simon pushed for it, instead of fighting against, we probably could have got that
listen.
information, Simon.
If Simon would have pushed for it, I instantly would have said no because he knows better than that. He knows better than everybody what that's like. He knows. He knows. But but yeah, rose to this. Funny enough, the Capine was one of the first things I actually decided to put in this story. Like, building up the things Cade would need for his adventure and all of that. This was one of the first things I came across. I was like, oh, I'm definitely gonna use that. And I'm glad I get to use it in the way that I am because it's gonna be fucking interesting. Uh I like the idea of an urban mystical, like fucking an urban legend coming out and actually being an actual menace. I always love those tropes. So this is fun. Um, but to seeing how you guys handle the next part of this, where it goes, infiltration, maybe some other twisty turnsies in there. depending on how you guys act. I will say the training wheels are off. Like this is session 10 officially. I think this was a great 10th session, and I've introduced one of your first boss monsters. So, Josh, I would have let you die. Uh, I am no longer I am no longer pulling punches, and
Yeah, I would have been fine
and
with that.
and I want you to know it felt great kicking the shit out of Tyrum, even though he's not here to hear it. It was fun stomping the paladin a little bit. I think
I
I just
mean,
made it.
I feel like majority of the time when we're in combat, it's me who's getting fucking shit stomped.
Yeah, and that's true. I rose to you, Josh. I did like watching you maul the goblins.
You could ask Michaelo for some armor. He has some
Well, it's not like I know
that he
that.
can't wear.
It's not like I know that. But you could always fucking, give me some if you really
Hey
wanted
Luna,
to.
you keep getting your
Michaelo.
ass kicked. Here's some armor.
In the game, gentlemen, keep it in character. Theater means nothing to you. Thorn. My only thorn is when I built this combat, I made the goblins easy to kill because you're right. I wanted y'all to have that we can kick the shit out of a lot of fucking stuff. It feels good, and then throw a boss monster at you. But
I was wondering
I
why they had like 6 health.
they all had 7 HP except for the hobgoblin who had 11.
Poor bastard.
And yeah, I thought I had a nice spread of goblins, but what I quickly realized is that there was not enough goblins for what the fuck y'all were doing. Honestly, like
I don't know.
the one
I expected a huge group of goblins, so I just was like, yeah, all right, Thunder Wave right in the middle. Yeah, all right.
Oh, you know what? Another rose to Michaelo knocking out his like first humanoid creature.
Yeah. I can't wait to see. That's another bud. I can't wait to see Tyrum faces demons. I can't wait to see how Ceras handles her line of killing, and I can't wait to see how Michaelo walks that same line because I think those two are the more sensitive of the group, and they y'all two really are like the heart. So it's kind of fun to watch you teeter that line. Also, Ceras is slowly, very ever so slowly turning into a little psychopath, and I love it. Or is
I
she?
think, yeah.
Or is she?
I mean, I don't know.
This is just
Figuring it out.
This is job. I say this is just me speculating. It doesn't mean anything. But
Also,
I'm excited.
I also want to say real quick, it would be a rose to Tyrum, but he's not here right now. I text Jay as soon as Ryan said I knock him out. I want to knock him out. I text Jay and was like, "Fucking kill him." Jay was like, "Don't worry about it. I already planned to." I'm like, "Word."
Michaelo is like the only not crazy one. Starting off with this.
Ceras isn't crazy. Ceras is
She's
just
liked in it.
What are you talking about? She is crazy.
she dropped.
I
her
mean,
guns.
no. You could see the fucking signs. The moment that she shot a man down the stairs, hog-tied him, and decided to frame somebody. Well,
Ceras
I won't
was
say
a
frame.
badass.
She also
I
just
won't say
blew
frame, 'cause
somebody's
I did
head
jump.
up in this
Ceras
combat
didn't frame
and then
him.
liked
Leave
it.
him.
Ceras didn't
Leave.
frame him.
No, there was no framing, but you left him a note that you shouldn't have left him.
No, I left him a note because I was in a group of people that I did not care
Well,
about.
no, I get it.
These rubes that Cade was
Rubes.
going to trick that eventually grew on Ceras.
Michaelo left a note he probably shouldn't have.
Oh boy.
I cannot. Rose to Michaelo for that awkward ass shit. I love, and because I know what the note says, it's even fucking funnier. Michaelo was like, "Okay, guys, hi, bye, dips." Note is placed. That is awesome. I can't wait for us to have to go back and get Elena.
Oh,
I can't
no.
either. It's gonna be so great.
That is, that is if everybody makes it.
I was gonna say it's gonna be crazy when you guys go back to Elena and she asks where Ceras is.
Ceras is. Oh,
That being said, I think I'll prepare a new character sheet just in case,
Oh
because it's
no!
not looking good.
That
Oh,
means it's gonna
no.
turn real.
Genuinely, it's not looking good. I'm being carried off by a CR5 monster. It doesn't matter how damaged it is. I'm the squishy damaged character. There is,
Dude,
and also my cannons are gone. I'm out of spell slots. I'm out of bullets. I don't, like all I have is firebolt. That's 1d10 damage. That's
I mean,
it.
Ceras
I'd
may
be
die,
lying.
but she will live in our hearts.
Yeah.
Cade will never emotionally recover from this.
I don't think he would. We'll see.
well, it's okay. You know, he's got Elena. He could make a new daughter out of her.
Bro, if Cade loses Ceres, he might kill himself. Like, that is.
Well, guess who's gonna leave his body out and rotting if he does that?
Well, certainly not the other NPC that I have planned in case anything happens to Cade. Ha!
No, it's definitely gonna be Luna who's gonna be pretty mad at the fact that she's just leaving him out there. If you were to kill yourself in that manner.
That's great. This is great. This story is getting good.
You think so? You mean it? Don't say that unless you mean it.
I mean it.
That being said, metagaming. The next NPC, if it's not Cade, is definitely gonna be Arson.
Oh my god.
Gonna be
Yeah,
an
I'm gonna do that.
arsonist?
No, it's probably a character name.
Bit of both.
Yeah, a little bit of both.
Man, what a coinkydink, the fact that they're an arsonist and their name is Arson.
That's why his name is Arson, because he's an arsonist.
As I said, wow, what a coinkydink if his name was Arson and he's an arsonist.
But not that I think that'll happen. That's just just in case.
What if Kate got assassinated by somebody in a party? That'd be crazy.
I tried so fucking hard to save Ceres.
Cade's
Didn't
not
work.
giving up yet. Little did you all know. You stop.
Little did
But
you all
How
know.
much of how much of the drop poisoning did Ceres use? You said it was just a drop, right?
Well, Ceres
Oh,
might have
Josh,
taken a little
that-
more than just a drop.
Josh, that would have been smart as fuck to do. Hindsight's 2020. You could have put the bird fucking to sleep, but
That's what I was just thinking about. I was like, "Fuck!" But
I was
that's why
using it.
asked
I was using it as bug spray. I never gave you back the fucking vial.
Bird has it.
Burb has it, guys.
I mean, maybe. But
Oh,
also, I was using it
man.
as bug spray. The dispersal container I made. I mean, if Ceres had the time and like tools and just like was able to sit there for a half hour, I'm sure she'd be able to do something with it. But as it is, she's got a vial of drow poison. She's got her sickles, but she's also, however many feet in the air, and would immediately die if
On
she
impact?
put it to sleep.
I can't wait to see how this unfolds.
Mm.
I can't wait to see. I have stuff planned, but I don't. You guys always never fail to fucking exceed my expectations.
Mm.
But final words of the night. This was a great 10th session. I think everyone is nice and rooted in the story, rooted in their characters, and rooted in each other. Got a lot of interesting bonds forming, and it's fun to watch the party come together. Josh, I would hate to lose anybody in this party.
Why are you looking at me? I got saved one time
You know why I'm looking at you, Josh.
because I fell and probably would have survived with like 2 fucking health,
Josh,
or just died.
it's just because since the beginning of this campaign, there has been one damage sponge. One damage sponge so close to ripping that it's not even funny. And It's not the artificer.
Well, Michaelo was there for the first couple sessions until he figured his shit out.
I kind of listen. I kind of want to blame a lot of my almost deaths and getting the shit kicked out of me on some of my teammates because sometimes I'm fighting there and I'm just by myself and I'm like, help me. Someone! And what the fuck is the tank doing? The tank is off in the distance doing his own fucking shit, being like, "Huh, I wonder who this little twink is that I'm gonna fuck up next." Oh, you!
The tank is being super edgy and theatrical while Michaelo panics and casts darkness. Rose to that. Rose to the darkness, and if you wouldn't have dispelled it, I would have beat the shit out of Josh.
I'm not gonna lie, I wouldn't have dispelled it if I didn't. If I was still frightened.
Oh man!
Actually, rose to you for making such an irrational decision as a fearful person.
Yeah. I figured that that's what somebody would have done.
But what I was referring to is when you, Michaelo, were helping out the little girl, whatever her name is, while I was getting my ass kicked by the fucking golem.
Yeah, if you notice, Michaelo hasn't interacted with that girl since. After he found out that she was part of the Bootstrap gang.
He's got a certain feeling towards her.
Mm-hmm.
Anywho, though, I'm gonna grab a snack before I go to bed. You gentlemen have a wonderful evening/night.
No.
Night.